5 seconds left on the guy's side. On Tuesday, a tough shooting night for the Crusaders, who found themselves down 14-1 after one. McPherson's lead points in the paint. Kaiden Thompson led all 7 scores with 17 points. Grant Ricker finished with 13 for the Crusaders. Jack Voth, he was the Class 4A Player of the Year. And so you lose a guy who's average.
You know, I mean, Jack Voth was that go-to guy if you wanted the ball in somebody's hands for the final shot. Tough thing to try to replace, but just all the intangibles that he brought. And, you know, so that's where just kind of the other guys kind of finding their way, seeing who's going to do the scoring and who's going to hit.
So he's talked about acclimating himself to a new program and new people, but was already averaging 20-plus points a game early in the season, so no surprise.
Yeah.
He's just hopefully that's something that players around him, as we get more practice in the Christmas break and get on past that, they can grow in their roles. And
a new sophomore point guard. So, I mean, probably two of the biggest cogs from last year's team, of course not here this year, and so the other guys having to step up and find their way and rolled on him.
That may be talk about the point guard position, whether it's girls or guys, may be, as a young player, the toughest position to step right into. Swanson this year, especially night after night, you're going against juniors and seniors who are not intimidated by your abilities. And
and it's a position in basketball where every single possession you are going to get highlighted as far as your ball handling ability. And then when you're on the defensive end, your ability to defend that point guard on the other side if you're running man. So it's a spot that other people can make mistakes and they don't get noticed, but a point guard makes a mistake, everybody in the gym sees it. And so that's something and that's a position too that, you know, the longer you play it, the more experience you have, the more reps you have, and just the confidence you have. And so that's something that
more for Bueller, really struggled, turned the ball over a lot, struggled against the press, but once he figured it out, he of course went on to play at Barton and then eventually Southwestern, and so they come out and play well. Header between the Crusaders and missed short. Catch and shoot here is all you're going to have time at. Steal for the Lady Orioles. Here's a 3 at the buzzer, no good.
They did.
Wow. In the bonus for the Lady Orioles. But that's a tough way to lose it.
Here, and it'll be
a 3-point shot. That's a rough call.
Hut Trek is more than sports, wellness, and youth. Follow Hut Trek on social media. And then I have high school children. An awesome job.
Hi, this is Dr. Corey. To make an appointment today at Edgar.
Crusader Emmy Stallman. Emmy, talk to me about the start to the year. I know you guys.
It's usually pretty tough. Second 2 games, we worked hard. Didn't come out with a win, but.
Are you kind of being put in that leadership position?
Yeah, it's been fun and exciting. I haven't shot the ball very much.
Do you obviously like?
Me mad. It makes me more aggressive, and then I'm.
All right, kiddo. Well, we appreciate. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
All right, that is.
Motors, the Bueller Crew's proud to support the schools of Reno County.
Janet Dick inviting you to stop by our locally owned station, Stevens in Hutch. Hey fans, this is Rachel Nelson. It's game time and I need a cleaners.
Coming up tonight, Midway Motors drive to the game. Busy night of basketball coming tonight at Stafford. You can find Lady Crusaders coming in at 1-3. Augusta at 2-1. Goddard 33-27, averaging through the hands of Avery Williams.
Yeah, this is the night where Bueller scored. So, I mean, if Bueller can get into the 40s, those are things that are going to help set up the Crusaders.
Waited 5 seniors mentioned they really like to pound the work early in the Hutch game when Bueller actually had
much this mirrors Goddard, where they've got things game plan wise.
From really what hampered the Crusaders in a.
They are planning on having Emmy one of the game plans when they go man tonight. So.
Yeah. People kind of irritate me. I get a little more aggressive, and just with her physical to be aggressive down low. I like this.
Opportunities working back to the basket down low, being
assertive. Step up, a lot of pressure that Sammy Brooks step up to their key players.
Yeah, I mean, on the defensive end, if Bueller can defend well, relinquish the lead, and then it's tough to dig out of that hole.
Here from Augusta tonight, plan Coach Mitchell Stetter comes out with. I know that, sometimes after you things
pre-Christmas portion and your after-Christmas portion. 5 games, see kind of where you're at. A little momentum going into the.
By Sunflower Electric.
everything we do. Hi is above and beyond.
Summit Surgical and Pinnacle Rehabilitation and Sports Performance, together for your orthopedic needs. Now seeing physical therapy patients at Sterling College as well as our location in Hutchinson, enhancing the quality of your life and helping you. Appointment. Summit Surgical and Pinnacle Rehabilitation and Sports Performance, together for exceptional health care.
At Rise Up Reno, we work to prevent youth from ever starting damaging behaviors. It's important that we invest resources in kids who should never have to deal with substance use disorder, mental health crisis, or suicidal ideas. Protecting our kids protects our upcoming adults, our businesses, and our community. Let's support our youth and show them the tools to be successful now and in their futures. Support our kids. Join our prevention network.
Augusta High School in our Midway Motors drive to the game, about 6.5 minutes away from tip-off here tonight. Well, look at what is happening elsewhere in Crusader Athletics. Our schedule at Hutchinson on Tuesday as they won their. Hudson DeWeese was first in the 200 IM. Ben Hellis won the 50 free. He also won the 100. Some kid named Shank.
Moment, and just really neat to see. Just can't say enough good things about Coach DeWeese and Coach Rank. Both have done kids and good things happening in it.
B. Medley third. Great Bend a couple of weeks ago was mostly freshmen and sophomores.
Yeah, it was all youngsters, kids to win that first meet of the year.
All right, we'll take our final time out here. Basketball on HKFM.
The Scooters Coffee Mom of the Game. Register your mom for a chance to win a Scooters Coffee 9 HKFM.
Hi, this is Jen Stallman with the Bueller Booster Club. Booster Club supports all student activities and athletics. Please consider membership in our Booster Club to help support all students at Bueller High School. Follow the Bueller Booster Club and the Bueller Crusader Closet on Facebook and Twitter to keep up to date. Thanks for the continued support of our generous donors.
At Fee Insurance, we all care about.
"35 years. Treat friends and family to the Anchor's legendary dishes in their large banquet room, famous buffet, and relaxed atmosphere. Open Monday through Saturday for the authentically delicious in downtown Hutchinson."
Are you considering putting up a fence, building a garage, adding on to your home, or purchasing ground? For all your surveying needs, contact Alpha Land Surveys in Hutchinson at 620-728-0012 or go to alphalandsurveys.com.
As your community bank, Prairie Bank of Kansas easily access it online. Sign up for e-statements online at prairiebankks.com.
All back here at Augusta High School, getting set for tip-off here in about a minute and a half between the Lady Crusaders at 1-3, the Lady Orioles at 2-1. Randy Malloy, the head coach in her 5th season now at Augusta. Coach Sierra Mitchell-Stetter in her 3rd with the Crusaders. League standings coming into tonight has McPherson at the top at 3-1 win. Have Miege atop the standings at number 1. Wamego 2, Wellington 3, McPherson 4, Hugoton 5. Andale, Rock Creek, Baldwin, Independence, and Fort Scott round out the top 10. Well, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. We'll start with the Augusta Lady Orioles. Will be the home team here tonight. Our starting lineups brought to you by Heartland Wealth Strategies. Wealth management advice located inside Heartland Credit Union at 29th and Main in Hutchinson. Call Monty Cross at 66901. Cleaners can help you look like a winner. Expert dry cleaning and professional search service. I Need a Cleaners in Hutchinson and Newton. It's where to take your clothes. All right, Christopher, as we get set for the tip, thoughts on some keys to tonight's game?
Well, I think so much of it tonight for Bueller's getting off to a good start. If Augusta comes out and presses, that we successfully defeat the press multiple times to get them to drop the press. And I think also just finding a way to defend Avery Williams. Hopefully the game plan tonight will slow her down, because just all I've heard about this gal is she really is the engine that makes this Augusta team go.
Williams, another one of those unusual. You would just looking at the roster, if you hadn't watched this team at all, you'd think, well, she's their post, but plays a lot out on the perimeter and will handle the ball quite a bit. Good crowd on hand here at Augusta. Always one of our favorite gyms to come to. It's always a good atmosphere in here, and it'll get a little noisy.
Yep.
Later tonight for the boys' game. Girls lost a heartbreaker, a foul call, the C team, on a buzzer beater 3 that missed for Augusta, but a foul called, and a free throw. 26-25 the final for Augusta. In our Bueller Dental Care scoreboard, set to go here. Aaron West and Chris Shank courtside at Augusta. Enjoy the broadcast here on KWHK. Hutchinson Crafels tipping against Williams, and Bueller will control underway. Right to left with the basketball here on HKFM. Here is Charlie Baxter, left side circle. Augusta opening in a man. They play it down to the left block to Crafels. Now pass up top, stolen away, picked off by Wells of Augusta. Layup on the other end is good, and the Orioles lead it 2-0.
So Augusta turning that first turnover for Bueller into points.
Baxter gets it across the timeline, right to left, with the Orioles up 2-0, and Bueller and that turnover on the wing. Baxter, far side Taylor. Same starting 5 in the 4th game of the season for Coach Mitchell Stetter. Here's Crafels out top. Here's side to Baxter. Augusta lost their first game of the year in their last meeting. Taylor for 3, right side missed. Rebound out of bounds. It'll be Augusta ball. 7:05 to go here in the first. 2-0 Orioles. Augusta started the year 2-0 with back-to-back wins over Goodland and Abilene. With a 41-27 loss at Circle on Tuesday. Here's the Orioles. Right side circle, Wells, who hit that opening layup for Augusta, out front to Peterson. And Bueller opening defensively in a man-to-man with Baxter up top. Ord guarding Wells on the far side, down near side circle. Brundage with a runner inside, missed. Rebound Crafels underneath for the Crusaders.
Yeah, Brundage is the player that they're having Emmy Stallman defend out on the perimeter.
Right side, Claudia Taylor against the man defense. Stallman inside, shot blocked by Williams from behind. That'll be out of bounds off Augusta. And Bueller will reset on the baseline with 6:25 to go here in the opening quarter. Good early look to Stallman. Pretty evenly matched against Williams in that post. Inside Crafels over her defender, and Natalia for 2. And we're tied at 2. 6:18 to play in the quarter.
So good to see Natalia scoring here early on.
Orioles the other way. Left side 3 is too strong by Peterson. Rebound Crafels inside. And Natalia's been a difference maker so far in a 2-2 game. Bueller the other way. Ord's got it out front. Nice pass inside. Crafels off the window. Back-to-back buckets for the sophomore who, you and I have talked about this. When we get Nat going, she can really be a difference maker.
Yeah, she is somebody that she can put up big numbers and really just hasn't had that breakout game this year. Maybe just not be that night.
4-0 Crusader run. Augusta back on the offensive side of the floor to our right with the basketball. Williams knocked away, lost it. Good defense. And, boy, Natalia came to play tonight.
Yes, she did.
Forcing that turnover. Claudia Taylor's going to check out of the ball game, and in is Faith Miller, a 5'4" junior guard. 2 points on a Tuesday to tie her season high. Pass up the floor too strong. Like they were looking for maybe order. Baxter inside, and the ball out of bounds out of the Bueller bucket. It'll be Augusta basketball linked to the floor. Bueller's going to pick up full court pressure here. Orioles with it in backcourt, and 5:23 to go in the first. Williams across the timeline, right to left, dumps it off right side circle to Peterson. Far side of Williams, drives on Stallman, works it to the far baseline, cut off by Faith Miller in the double team. Up top, Peterson. Far side circle to Brundage. Brundage ball knocked loose on the deck. Saved by the Orioles. Here's Williams. She'll try a 3 over Stallman. Shot strong. Rebound Augusta. The offensive glass. Kinley Haskell pulls it down. And now pass to the right wing. Emily Wells never saw that one coming. Out of bounds, it'll be a turnover on the Orioles.
Yeah, so that puts our turnovers 2 apiece, so turnover balance right at even.
Well, the other chance to extend a 4-2 lead here, up by 2, 4:42 to go in our first quarter of play. Here's Stallman at the foul line, right side, and a 3 by Gracie Ord is good.
I tell you, they did a great job reversing the ball, and Ord had a great wide open look, had her feet underneath her, and the Lady Crusaders have an early 5-point lead.
4:26 to play here in the quarter. Gracie Ord 3, and it's 7-2. Orioles the other way. Williams drives and kicks off to Wells. Near side circle to Peterson. She'll shoot the 3, short off the front iron. Rebound loose on the deck, and Augusta comes up with it. Left elbow jumper high off the window, and that banks in for Kinley Haskell. The bank open for the senior, and it makes it 7-4.
Yeah, that's how Augusta won that C game, so I'm tired of seeing Lady Orioles banking shots tonight.
Off a screen, right side Ord with the basketball, picked up by Peterson. Far side Faith Miller near the timeline. Miller dribbles out of trouble. Tries to play it off to Crafels. Ball deflected, saved by Miller, and then they're going to call Faith for a travel. It'll be a third Bueller turnover. Substitutions here. Danielle Ratcliffe, a 5'10 freshman, will check in along with Brooke Roberts, a 5'6 sophomore for Augusta. Sammy Brooks, a 5'9 sophomore for Bueller, has made her first appearance in the game. So Brooks out there along with Baxter, Crafels, Ord, and Miller. 3:24 to play here in period 1, 7-4. Peter up. And Augusta with the ball, and there's a block on the baseline, and they're going to call a jump ball. And the arrow to the Orioles. Good defense down there on that baseline for the Crusaders.
Yeah, good job by Baxter getting up and getting that block. And so they called the jump ball, and so
Gracie Ord comes out of the ball game. Freshman guard Nia Sewell inside. Williams in and out, no good. Ball tapped out of bounds. They're going to call it out. Well, I sure thought that went off of an Oriole.
And I think they're going to have a little powwow along the baseline, maybe overrule it.
It is going to be Crusader basketball. Good job by the officials here to rally together and change that call. The look on Sammy Brooks' face said it. I mean, she's like, I never touched it. Crusaders the other way, up 7-4. Here's Baxter near side circle. Out front, Miller. Back to Charlie on that left wing, guarded by the freshman Ratcliffe. Up top to Brooks, far side Miller. 2:55 to go in the first. Here's the freshman. Sewell from the right elbow. Too strong, rebound tapped about. Loose on the deck and taken by Crafels. Inside shot missed. Rebound loose again, taken by the Orioles.
At least Bueller got some good looks on the interior. Wasn't able to finish, but got multiple shots that possession.
Goes across the timeline. Williams shoots over Crafels and knocks in a 3. First bucket of the game for the senior, and we are tied at 7. 2:23 to play here in the quarter. Now the other way. Bucket good by Sammy Brooks.
Great post-entry pass that time by Charlie Baxter to a wide open Brooks.
Orioles pass deflected up the floor, knocked out of the hands of Peterson. They're going to call a foul on Faith Miller. And that'll be the first on Faith, first team foul of the half on the Crusaders. Substitutions. Haskell returns for Augusta. So does Brundage. Claudia Taylor back in the game for the Crusaders along with Emmy Stallman. Orioles with the ball, down a bucket. 1:59 to go in the first. Freshman Ratcliffe with it from the right elbow. Dumps it off to Brundage. A good defense by Nia. Dumps it in the lane. Roberts, ball knocked loose and a foul call.
Well, and speaking of good defense, I was going to say with Crafels coming out, Brooks is having to defend Avery Williams, and she is just doing a great job blanketing Avery Williams.
Gracie Ord returns. Faith Miller goes out. That foul called on Nia Sewell. You know, the one thing, of course, just a freshman, the one thing I like about Nia, she's really not intimidating.
Yep.
Here is Augusta with the ball. Jumper in the lane, missed by Brundage. Sewell with a rebound. So the 2 point guards playing together now with Ord and Sewell. And Naya steps into a long two up top, missed. Maybe not the shot you're looking for early in the possession. Rebound Orioles. And Brundage will bring it across the timeline. Near side circle to Ratcliffe. 1:21 to go. Ratcliffe drives short off the front iron. Rebound to Sammy Brooks. Plays it ahead to Taylor up this left side. Claudia dribbling right to left off to Ord on the left side circle. Orioles stay in their man defensively. Here's Sewell on the right wing. Inside Sammy with a turnaround. Brooks off the window. Well, Augusta and the bank open earlier. Now Bueller the other way off the window and good.
Yeah, good shot there in traffic by Sammy Brooks.
11-7. Bueller is back up by 4 in this matchup. 48 seconds to go in the quarter. Here's Augusta with the ball. Williams fires it in the lane to Brundage, and she scores. Nice take around the defender.
That was a unique-looking shot.
11-9 our score. Sewell with a jumper the other way, missed. Rebound, put back, no. Rebound Augusta, 28 seconds to play here in the quarter. Augusta looking to potentially tie or take the lead here, down to 22 seconds left. 11-9 Crusaders. Here is Robert off the left side dribble to Ratcliffe. The freshman rattles in a three, and Augusta leads by 1, 12-11. 7 seconds to go. Here comes Ord across the timeline, right to left. Gracie inside jumper, missed, knocked down, no call. And that'll get us to the end of the first. And Augusta with a 1 point lead. 12-11 Orioles here after 1 from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. We're back in 60 seconds with Crusader basketball on HKFM.
One of the most important elements of success is knowing when to
Okay.
We're back here at Augusta. We apologize for some technical difficulties this evening, and it's 14-12, by the way.
Yes, Charlie Baxter hit a big tray here to open the second quarter to give the Lady Crusaders their first lead here to open the second.
All right, Bueller's got the ball. 7:20 to play here in this second quarter. Baxter dribbling into trouble, lost the ball, loose on the deck in the lane, and a tie-up. And the arrow will go to Augusta. Yeah, nice to see Charlie hit that 3 right out of the timeout to start the second. And gets Bueller back in front by 2.
Yeah, neither of these teams able to get much separation, so knocking down threes is going to have probably a big impact tonight.
Augusta down 2 with the ball. To our right is Ratcliffe. Right side circle. And they try and play it inside. Nice deflection. Baxter got a hand on it. Taken away by Gracie Ord. Ord ahead, floats it to Taylor in the left side for a three. Missed. Rebound on the backside by Baxter. Back up with the left hand. 4-2. 5 quick points from Charlie in the second quarter.
Yeah, all 5 of Bueller's points this quarter have been put up by Charlie Baxter.
Bueller by 4, 16-12, 6:32 to play. Here in the second quarter, Augusta to our right now, down a couple of buckets. Looking for room in the lane and a whistle as Brundage had Emmy Stallman on her. They're going to call Emmy for the whistle. They're going to call that a shooting foul?
Yeah, it looked like she was kind of just weaving inside.
Yeah, she misses the first free throw. First foul on Stallman in the game. 13th foul on the Crusaders. They've yet to call a foul against the Orioles. And Brundage missed the first at the line. Well, I will say this. As Brundage misses them both, rebound Crusaders. Augusta, much different team without Williams in the lineup. Now a steal. Ball taken away by the Orioles. Layup at the other end is good by Aspen Peterson. 16-14. Crusaders still hold on to a 2-point advantage with the ball in the front court and 5:57 to go in the half. Here is Gracie Ord on a drive. Right elbow jumper. Rims in and out, no good. Rebound Augusta. Pulled down by Emily Wells. Orioles again try to get the lead back with Williams in the far corner, guarded by Crafels. Crafels runs her off the three-point line. Pass near side to Wells. Wells shot deflected and out of bounds off Emmy Stallman. Was that a, not sure what that was. Sewell back in, Ord out. As looked like a shot that turned into a pass that hit Emmy Stallman and bounced out of bounds.
Yeah.
Now a steal inside, taken away by Baxter. Baxter ahead, up the floor, pass to Taylor, deflected out of bounds. It goes off Haskell of Augusta. No, they're going to call that. Boy,
wow.
There has been some interesting calls here in this first quarter that I'm not too sure about.
Yeah, it was one that all the Augusta players started signaling it was their ball, and the officials just kind of went with it.
Orioles the other way, 16-14 Crusaders. And Augusta trying to work it inside. Brundage shot too strong. Rebound Charlie Baxter. Baxter picked up full court by Brundage. Man to man. Here's Charlie to the free throw line. Needs some help. Plays it down to the left block to Stallman. Up top to Sewell, and a timeout taken by Coach Mitchell-Stetter here with 4:48 to go in the half. This Pile Law timeout. Call Tom for a free consultation at 241-9000 back in 30 seconds on HKFM.
The Kansas legal team at Pile Law is dedicated to offering clients with personal injury claims competent and compassionate service. If you or a loved one was injured in a serious accident involving a motor vehicle or a loved one suffered a wrongful death, we will inform you of your rights and walk you through the complicated process of seeking compensation for your personal injuries or loss. Call Pile Law at 620-241-9000 to find out your options today.
95.9 HKFM.
Well, Bueller with a lead here, Christopher. They'll have the ball with 4:48 to go, 16-14. Only thing, I think they played well here in this half so far. Maybe occasionally need to pass up a good shot for a better shot.
Yeah, I think they want to work the offense a little bit more in the half court, not just come down and have the guard take a shot before they work the O.
There's Baxter inside, missed. Crafels fouled on the rebound. And that'll be the first foul called on Augusta with 4:30 to go here in the half.
So put the foul on Emily Wells. That's her first. And like you mentioned, that's the very first foul on Augusta this entire evening.
Comes at the 4:30 mark. Taylor, left side circle off the inbound, up top to Sewell. Trying to set up the screen. Good job of Augusta fighting through that. Taylor near side circle. Out front to Stallman. Shadowed by Williams. Far side Baxter looking Baseline right, Crayfels off the window. They're going to call it travel. The shot missed. But traveling before the attempt by Natalia Crayfels, who's really had a strong first half. Tough matchup inside for Augusta.
Yeah, she's having to go up against Avery Williams, who's the tallest player on the floor for either squad.
All right, Orioles the other way, still at 16-14. Brundage inside, up and good with the right hand. And that'll tie the game at 16.
So neither team really able to get much separation so far here in this first half.
It's our third tie of the half so far, 16 all. Here's Sewell, left side. Tough pass. I think Williams bailed out Nia Sewell there. That pass was off the mark, intended for Stallman. Avery Williams deflected it out of bounds. I think if she doesn't touch it, it goes out on its own.
Yeah, I agree.
Ord to play it in off the left baseline. Right elbow to Sewell. Here's Brooks inside. Sammy for two, and Bueller retakes the lead. Brooks has 4-6.
Yes, she's leading all scorers with those 6.
3:28 to play here. Williams on a drive ball popped away by Crayfels. Avery able to get it back for Augusta. Here's Kemp. Shot in the lane. Missed. That is Camry Riley, a 5'7" sophomore who's checked in. Bueller with a rebound. Ord, right side three. Rims long. Rebound tapped about. That's going to go off Bueller out of bounds in front of the Augusta bench. That's an example of what guards are a little anxious to shoot early in the possession.
Yes, yeah, they are tonight. But something I was just thinking about with Natalia Crayfels, I really feel like her having to have that tough matchup with Williams is really helping her on the offensive end, just getting more active, giving her some confidence that she's impacting this game, because she is doing a fantastic job defending Avery Williams.
18-16 Crusaders. Augusta to our right. Here's Wells with it. Far side to Brundage, tied up, and Faith Miller. Actually, it's Gracie Ord having none of Brundage, trying to get away from her. And they both end up on the deck with Ord on top, and they're going to call the tie-up.
Yep, great hustle there by Gracie Ord, helping to get the tie-up and the turnover on the possession arrow.
All right, Bueller, 2:41 to play in the half, still an 82-point lead, 18-16. Gracie Ord works it across the timeline, right to left. Bueller just 7 points so far in this quarter, looking for potential to add to this lead. Up by 2, Miller's got it, the right elbow, up top to Brooks. Williams picks her up, the top of the circle. Crayfels now inside in traffic out to Ord for a long two, and that is a good-looking shot right there from Gracie Ord.
Yeah, doing the inside-out game as they work the ball inside. The defenders collapsed. It left Ord wide open right around the foul line, and she cashes it in.
Bueller matching their largest lead of this quarter in 4. They led by 5 briefly in the first quarter. 20-16 here, minute 58 to go before halftime. Here's Williams. Pushes it off, right side circle to Emily Wells. Wells left side, Haskell. Haskell on a drive across the free throw line. Near side to Brundage. Far side, Peterson. Peterson drives, splits 2 defenders in the lane, and a whistle and a foul called. And that is going to be on Faith Miller. That'll be the junior's second in the game. And it's going to put Aspen Peterson at the line for the first time. This will be the second trip to the stripe in the game for Augusta. Bueller's not been there yet, just one Augusta foul. Really, you look at it, Christopher, only 4 fouls called so far on Bueller, so there's not been a ton of whistles.
Yeah, they've let him play tonight, which that's not to Bueller's detriment, because Bueller's got a lot of gals that aren't afraid to play tough.
Miller comes out here for the Crusaders. And so the starting 5 are back in as Peterson hits 2 free throws. She's got 4 points in the game. It's a 2-point game, 22-18. Ord walks it across the timeline right to left off a screen, and they're going to call that an illegal screen. That's a tough call on Sammy Brooks.
Yeah, it looked like she had her feet set, but they're going to say she was shuffling as she set the screen.
So Augusta can tie or take the lead here with 92 seconds to go in the half. 20-18 Crusaders. Here from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Come by, let's be friends. Aspen Peterson looking deep to Williams. Too deep and stolen away by Sammy Brooks. 5th Augusta turnover. Bueller by 2.
Great job by Brooks having those quick hands.
Here's Baxter inside, trying to muscle her way to the bucket. Now Ord out on the wing. 3 in and out, no good. Rebound loose on the deck. And Brooks is going to come up with it.
What
and
effort.
Falls down, throws it near the timeline. Gracie Ord able to save it somehow. Off to Taylor on the wing. That's great effort by Sammy Brooks, and then Ord with a hustle to the timeline. Here's Gracie on a drive, left side circle, spin move off into the lane with a right-handed hook shot, missed. Rebound Augusta.
Rats, I was hoping the Lady Crusaders would get something out of that hustle.
Williams plays it up top to Peterson, and a 3 is good. And Augusta retakes the lead. Bueller's 4-point lead erased, 21-20. 24 seconds to go here in the half. Here's Taylor off a screen, set by Brooks. Claudia to the free throw line. Ward left side, 3, that won't go. Rebounds, Sammy Brooks to Crafels. Down low, Baxter. Oh, thank you, Mr. Official. I thought for a second he wasn't going to blow his whistle, but the foul down low is going to put Charlie Baxter at the line for 2.
These will be the first free throws that Bueller has shot here in this first half.
That foul on Wells, her second, team second. Baxter free throw at the line missed. Charlie on the air, 50% at the line, career 53% shooter. So the odds say she's going to make the second one.
That'd be awesome.
Is that how that works?
Yes.
Second free throw, and there you go. I should get paid for this.
Yep. All those next-gen stats.
21 all, 3 seconds to go. He's got a guard against a cheap 3 here. And a good defense. Augusta won't get a shot off. And that'll get us to the half. Crusader basketball this season brought to you in part by Wifco Steel Products. Daylight Donuts by Midway Motors, by Rod's Tire and Service, and by Newfelt's Flooring. Welcome to our Prairie Bank of Kansas halftime report. Tied at 21. We'll break it all down coming up in a bit. That is next here at Crusader basketball on HKFM.
You're listening to the Prairie Bank of Kansas halftime report. Coming up, Aaron and Chris recap tonight's first half. And we'll catch up with other coaches and athletes in This Week in Crusader Sports. 95.9 HKFM.
This is Mitzi Widener at Prairie Star Health Center. We have been trusted by nearly 500 businesses in Reno County and surrounding areas for their occupational medicine needs. From pre-employment physicals, drug screening, to work comp situations, we have the experience and the team to help your employees and your business. Contact me today at 620-802-0039 to schedule a consult and help your company become happier and healthier in 2022. Because at Prairie Star, it's all about you.
Let technology bring you closer this holiday season to loved ones near and far. With unlimited data as low as $25 a month, you can get the phone you want with the features you need from the best people. Next Tech Wireless, keeping Kansans connected.
Some big games coming up on Saturday on Ad Astra Radio. The KU men's basketball team ranked 9th in the nation, coming off a dominating performance over the Missouri Tigers, 95-67. As Kevin McCullough Jr. had a big game with 21 points, and Jalen Wilson another double-double, 24 points and 10 rebounds. The Jayhawks will be back at Allen Fieldhouse for a 3-game homestand, taking on another blue blood in college basketball, number 14, the Indiana Hoosiers. As coverage starts on 94.7 KSKU at 9:30. And the Wichita State Shockers broke a school record, forcing 23 Mississippi Valley State turnovers in a 71-48 win on Tuesday. The Shockers will take on Oklahoma State at Intrust Bank Arena starting at 8 o'clock, and you can hear that one on Kansas Rocks 100.3 with pregame at 7. Also on Saturday, one final high school broadcast before the Christmas break as the McPherson Bullpups are playing in the 8-10 Varsity Showcase at Shawnee Mission Northwest High School against several Kansas City area teams. The McPherson girls will play St. James Academy, and we'll have pregame coverage starting at 3:30, while the McPherson boys team take on on the host, Shawnee Mission Northwest. That one will start around 5:30. And on Sunday, the Kansas City Chiefs are huge favorites over the lowly 1-11 Houston Texans, but it's still a big game for the Kansas City Chiefs as they can clinch the AFC West division with a victory over the Texans. The Chiefs lead the all-time series against the Texans 8-5 as they last met up in 2020 with a Chiefs victory 34-20. So Kansas City will look for its 11th win of the season with a noon kickoff from NRG Stadium in Houston, and you can hear this one with pregame coverage starting at 11 o'clock on 96.7 KMPK. Other games in the NFL this week have the Dallas Cowboys trying to stay within striking distance of NFC East leader Philadelphia. They'll play at Jacksonville with a noon kickoff. And the Denver Broncos were officially eliminated from the playoffs last week, but they'll try to play spoiler, taking on the Arizona Cardinals from Denver with a 3:05 kickoff. That's a look at your halftime sports. Time to get you back out to your high school games.
Want lights that come on at dusk and turn off at dawn automatically? At Sunflower Electric, we have bulbs that can directly replace your existing 60-watt bulbs, providing extra security for a very low cost with no timers to set. This bulb includes an internal sensor that works in any direction and can be used indoor, outdoor, and in damp locations. Has a 15,000-hour lifespan and priced under $5 each. Call us at 620-662-0531 or stop by Sunflower Electric in Hutchinson, Great Bend, or Liberal.
Come visit us at Bueller Dental Care. Our friendly and experienced staff is here to help give you the best care around, and we like to have some fun and get to know you while you spend time with us. From regular fillings, cleanings, dental implants, or even if we have to, extractions, we can provide the treatments you need. We are always accepting new patients, so be sure to call us at 620-543-2768 to schedule your next appointment or email online at drdalls@gmail.com. Bueller Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch.
95.9 HKFM.
And back here at halftime from the Prairie Bank of Kansas Halftime Report, Crusader Basketball, brought to you in part by the Prairie Bank of Kansas, by Heston Bakery, Erickson Custom Building, by the Crusader Booster Club, and by Ideatech. 21 all here at the half. 3 different lead changes. Actually, 3 ties, excuse me, in that first half. Bueller built an early 7-2 lead. They were up 5. Augusta came back to lead it 12-11 at the end of 1. Bueller twice led by 4 in the second quarter, and Augusta each time has erased that. And again, tied at 21 on a Charlie Baxter free throw here at the half. Not many of those free throws shot, just 1 of 2 for Bueller in the game, 2 of 4 for Augusta. Really what's kept Augusta in the game is a couple of 3 threes. One by Ratcliffe, one by Peterson, one by Williams. 7 points. Aspen Peterson leads all scorers. Delaney Ratcliffe with 3, Emily Brundage with 4, Kennelly Haskell with 2, Emily Wells with 2, and Avery Williams with 3 for Bueller. 6 each for Brooks and Baxter, Crafels with 4, and Ord with 5. And Chris, you and I were talking about just the inside-out game, making sure each time down the floor we get touches inside. And then if you're going to get outside shots from the guard, let it come off of that on passes back to the wing.
Yeah, and Bueller's had a lot of success tonight, working the ball inside, letting the defenders collapse, like you said, and then getting those open looks on the perimeter. And so, Bueller having good ball movement on offense, really going to be critical here in the second half to try to notch win number 2 of the season.
I think Baxter, Crafels, and Brooks, all 3 have had some success down low at different times. So, man, pound that ball inside and let them go to work. Maybe we can get to the free throw line a little more in the second half.
Yeah, that's one thing. I mean, Bueller only had 1 trip to the free throw line. Free throws have not really been a thing of any note in this game, other than the fact that both teams have only had 1 trip. So, yeah, Bueller can start working it inside. And Sue, there was only 2 fouls called on Augusta in the first half, so it'd be a thing of beauty if you could try to get somebody like Avery Williams in foul trouble, because you mentioned earlier, Aaron, anytime she's off the floor, Augusta's a different team.
They've really taken her out of the game offensively. It's been Peterson who's kind of picked up the slack. So going to continue to defensively really lock down Avery Williams in that second half.
Yeah, if you can keep her down. I mean, right now she just has the 1 tray. If you could be lucky enough or fortunate enough to hold her to single digits tonight, that really widens the path of victory for Buhler tonight.
21 all as we get set for the second half. We'll do that when we come back. Crusader basketball here on HKFM.
Bank of Kansas halftime report coming up after this. Prairie Bank of Kansas, your locally owned full-service bank since 1886. The Buhler Crusaders play on 95.9 HKFM.
Even trying to enjoy a fun event can be difficult after the loss of a loved one. Unanswered questions, feelings of stress and grief are only natural. As the owner and director of Inman Funeral Home, I bring over 25 years of experience bringing comfort and empathy during time of loss. Rely on me to guide you through all aspects of planning a funeral service with compassion, dignity, and respect. I'm Athena Johnson with Inman Funeral Home. Find me at inmanfh.com.
1947. It was the year the McKenzie Paint and Body Shop opened for business. That's over 70 years they've been serving the Mid-Kansas area with quality workmanship, excellent refinishing, paint, and restoration. McKenzie Paint and Body Shop specializes in foreign and domestic vehicles. Insurance claims are welcome and 24-hour towing and recovery service is available. At McKenzie Paint and Body Shop, they take the dents out of accidents. Just over the bridge at 45 Kansas Avenue in South Hutchinson.
95.9 HKFM.
Well, back here from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth, set to start the second half. Some good news, Christopher. When we started the season, we had 12 straight games on the road. After tonight, we'll almost be halfway through that tough stretch. So we're getting there.
Yes. Yeah, and I tell you what, the first home game is supposed to be scheduled for January 31st. We'll just
we hope so.
We'll say a few prayers that the construction crew gets all that remodeling and the new floor in time to have the Rose Hill Rockets and Jim Baker at the end of January.
All right, Peterson, Brundage, Haskell, Wells, and Williams again for Augusta. Same starting five. Crayfels, Taylor, Baxter, Stallman, and Ord for the Crusaders. Here's Augusta with the ball and a streak to the bucket, and there she is, Aspen Peterson, who is the difference for Augusta in the first half. Puts the Orioles up to 23-21 here to start the second. Here's Baxter.
I was going to say she's got 9 to lead all scorers, but nice job. Lady Crusaders sliced through that Augusta press right there.
Matt Crayfels with it at the right elbow. Natalia plays it off the bounce to Baxter at the free throw line. Charlie head down, drives to the bucket, and scores.
I like seeing her shoot just about every time. She's got such nice touch and ties this thing back up.
Well, if you let her get that deep with an open look. Augusta the other way. Here is Peterson on a drive, cut off. They'll dump it in the right corner. Now inside, Brundage, ball poked away. Might have been Ord who got a hand on it. Crusaders come up with a basketball, tied at 23. 7 minutes to play in the third now. Claudia Taylor, right side circle, one-on-one. Orioles stay in their man. Here's Stallman. Off the bounce, plays it to Ord, far side, rifle pass, Crayfels, turnaround shot, short. That's got to be just a tad stronger with that. Taken away by the Orioles after the miss. O's looking to reclaim the lead with Peterson, right side circle, guarded by Baxter, and a travel on Aspen Peterson. A rare mistake by Peterson tonight. She's been pretty solid.
Yeah, she's one of the senior leaders for Augusta, but that time caught the ball over on the wing right in front of the Augusta student section. And her momentum when she went to catch it just made her drag her pivot foot.
So Buhler, full length of the floor, across the timeline on the far side, left to right. Baxter bumped and fouled by the freshman Delaney Ratcliffe, who's checked back into the Augusta lineup. Ratcliffe will pick up the foul. It'll be her first, team foul number 1 here in the second half. Baxter inbounds in front court to our right. Off to Ord, who plays it at the free throw line. Ord dribbling, plays it back to Baxter. Lob pass in deep. Stallman and Williams got a hand in there. Good defensive recovery for Avery Williams, who blocks that shot attempt of Stallman the other way. Williams quickly down the floor, posts up off the window, missed. Rebound taken in the lane by Gracie Ord. Ord ahead's going to go all the way. Inside, turnaround shot, missed. Gets her on rebound, knocked away and stolen by Peterson. Augusta the other way, inside to the cup, shot too strong, missed by Haskell. Rebound Williams, high off the window, no, rebound Crayfels.
Yeah, nice job by Crafels going in there and getting that defensive board there for the Lady Crusaders.
Ward across the timeline. Plays it to Taylor. Ball knocked loose. And a steal. Back-to-back possessions where Buehler has coughed up the ball. Still tied at 23. And a foul over here on the left side is going to be on Claudia Taylor. Substitutions coming here. Sewell and Brooks will return for Buehler as Ord and Stallman go out. Claudia Taylor picks up her first personal foul. First team foul in the second half. Augusta to play it in off the left baseline. To Peterson in the corner. Off to Williams, guarded by Baxter on the wing. Now the freshman Ratcliffe trying to drive around Brooks. Good job by Sammy. Bad pass, almost thrown into backcourt. Augusta able to save it. Williams for three. Rack it up. Avery Williams. And Augusta with a three-point lead, their largest in the game. 26-23.
Well, Buehler needs to have a good possession here on the offensive end.
Crusaders have just one bucket here so far in the second half, that by Baxter. Here's Brooks in the corner to Charlie with a left-handed three miss. Sewell there, put back no. Brooks there, put back no. And they're going to call a foul on the Crusaders inside.
Got a tough break there for the Lady
Sammy
Crusaders.
Brooks.
Yeah, Baxter shot the three. She missed. Sewell boarded it, missed. And Brooks was just inside fighting for position to get the board and the putback, and they said she shoved to get to the ball.
So Augusta with a three-point lead, their largest in the game. And here's Peterson to the cup, missed the shot. Drove past two defenders to get there. Rebound Crusaders. Baxter left to right across the timeline. Out front, plays it in that circle, turnaround shot. Right in the paint, Crafels missed, but a foul. That should put Natalia at the line. That's not been there a ton, 2 of 3 on the year. Career 51% foul shooter. Chance for a couple here. Is that foul the third on Emily Wells. Second team foul of the half on Augusta. Natalia at the line. Free throw is in and out, no good. Emily Brundage will come back for Augusta. Wells will go out with those 3 fouls. One more at the line for Crafels. Buehler trailing by 3. 4:23 to go here in the third. Second free throw shot for the sophomore is short. Rebound Augusta.
So Buehler with another empty possession. Got to get a stop here and try to avoid Augusta getting the 2-shot lead.
Just 1 of 4 at the foul line in this game. Here's Williams, nice take. Matched up with Brooks that time and took her right to the hole. And Avery Williams has 5 in the second half. 28-23. Augusta by 5. Buehler's got to find an answer. Baxter inside, mugged by Ratcliffe. And that'll put Charlie at the line for 2 more.
Well, I am glad to see the Lady Crusaders getting to the foul line here in the second half, because in a low-scoring game like this, getting those free throws and hopefully knocking them down could be the difference.
Baxter at the line for 2. First free throw is good. Yeah, half the battle is getting there. The other half is you got to make on your opportunities. Crafels and Taylor come out here. Faith Miller and Gracie Ord return. So Ord, Miller, Baxter, Brooks, and Sewell. 2 free throws good by Charlie Baxter. She's 3 of 4 at the stripe in the game and has 10 points. 19 her career high. That came at Hutch earlier this year on the 9th of December. 28-25. It's a 3-point game. Williams catching deep, and a travel call though. As Williams trying to post up. Notice they've switched off. Last couple of possessions, it's been Brooks on Williams, and Avery trying to take advantage of that.
Yep, I like that matchup though, because Sammy Brooks is going to give her both barrels every single time.
Buehler down to 3. Here is Baxter to the bucket, missed the shot. Rebound inside, Avery Williams for Augusta. She's been the difference so far in the second half. 3:24 to go in the third. And a 3-point Augusta lead. Aspen Peterson has it out high, guarded by Faith Miller. Peter stays in there man defensively. Here's Haskell. Floats it to the right side to Williams. Contested 2-point jump shot from the elbow, missed. Rebound, out of bounds. And Baxter got off balance there. Couldn't grab onto that ball. It goes out of bounds off her hand.
So it'll stay with Augusta here underneath their own bucket. Again, Buhler needing to get a stop to try to avoid this going to a 3-shot game.
Here's Brundage in that lane for Augusta. She'll shoot it off. Baxter off the window, missed. Rebound, Sammy Brooks. Ahead to Claudia Taylor. Taylor across that timeline, left to right. Taylor up front. Bounce pass to Brooks. Gets around the defender and scores. Nice move around Williams. And Sammy's got 8.
Such nice touch that time by Sammy Brooks. That one was a beautiful shot.
Now to a 1-point game. Augusta with the ball. 2:38 to go in this third. Here's Williams trying to take Brooks left, right, left. Into the double team. Ball dribbled out of bounds, and they're going to call it off the leg of Williams. Well, they are working her hard, aren't they? Ball out of bounds. It'll be a turnover on the Orioles. As Brooke Robert comes into the Augusta lineup, and out goes Haskell. Orioles with their 9th turnover in this game. Sewell ahead to Ord. 2:28 to go in the third. 28-27. Augusta Buhler trying to retake this lead by as many as 5 tonight. Here's Brooks wanting 2 more, and fouled by Williams on the baseline. That is just the first on Avery. It'll put Sammy Brooks at the line for 2.
Well, good to see Sammy Brooks just go right at her. And I know Williams only with 1 foul, but if we could get her in any sort of foul trouble, that would be huge for Buhler.
Sammy Brooks 4 of 7 at the stripe on the year. And knocks in the first. What's with all these lefties? That one looked good. She'll have 1 more. Oh, somebody stepped in the lane.
Yeah, Faith Miller.
It's Faith Miller, so they'll wave off the free throw. So they will not give her a second attempt. Now, do you mark that down as a miss, or is it just never happened?
Unfortunately, they count it, I believe, statistically as a miss. But I've always thought that was one of the unfair things of sport.
28 all, 2:11 to go in the quarter. Williams down low on Brooks, fade away. That was a pretty shot, in and out, no good. Rebound, put back, no. Rebound, Faith Miller. Boy, Camry Riley came in there and couldn't get it to go back in. The other way, Baxter to the bucket, missed. Brooks, rebound, put back, yes. Little 2-man game with the Brooks and Baxter.
And that puts Sammy in double figures now. She's the only player for either squad to hit that mark so far tonight.
Well, the Crusaders on a 7-0 run here. 1:37 to go in the third. It's been a game of runs for both teams. Brundage down low off the window, missed. Rebound tapped about, taken by Faith Miller.
Good job. Charlie Baxter's been defending Brundage and doing a great job these last couple of possessions.
Gracie Orr dribbled the ball off her leg. It's saved by Miller in the right side circle. They'll try to work it into Brooks. Ball knocked loose, saved by Gracie Orr, then a tie-up with Peterson. And on the arrow, it's going to stay with the Lady Crusaders here. So Natalia Krafels will return for Buhler. Back in Ratcliffe and Haskell for Augusta. Williams is going to get a breather. Man, she's been working hard, but Buhler's doing a nice job on her defensively.
Yeah, Sammy doing a great job making her work to get the ball inside and then working against her on the offensive end too.
Buhler by 2:30 to 28 minutes, 6 to go in the third. They've got the ball to our right. Baxter's got it out high off a spin to the free throw line. Ball poked away. Brundage is going to go the other way. Missed the shot. Ooh, but a foul. That'll put Brundage at the line. That'll be on Charlie Baxter.
Looked like Baxter maybe got a piece of her before she went up for the shot, but they give her the opportunity to go to the free throw line.
Brundage 0 of 2 at the line here in this game. 2 shots in the first half. First free throw here misses off the back iron. Crusader basketball this season brought to you in part by People's Bank and Trust. Rise Up Reno by Prairie Star Health Center, Hutchinson Community College, and by Fee Insurance. Second free throw. And that one is good. And it makes it a 1-point game. Brundage now 1 of 4 at the line. 30 to 29, Buhler by 1. Sewell plays it off to Miller on the left side. Out front, Krafels, and Brundage with a second steal on back-to-back possessions for Buhler. You've got to be sure with those passes. Augusta can reclaim the lead. Down to 35 seconds. They can really play for a 2-for-1 here if they want to, Chris. They've got the ball to start the fourth.
Yeah.
Peterson's going to take a quick three, and Augusta back by 2. 32-30, 14 seconds to go. Miller, three won't go. Crafels with a rebound. Plays it out to Sewell on the wing. Naya drives to the cup. Shot too strong. Brooks there for the rebound. Missed, but is fouled and puts Sammy back at the line for 2.
So Sammy Brooks with an opportunity to cut the deficit to 1 or tie this thing up.
Boy, those 2 turnovers came at a tough time. Puts Augusta on a little bit of a run. See if Sammy can make hay at the line. Credited with 1 for 2 on her first trip, even though I think the second one went in, but they waved it off because of that lane violation.
Yep. And that one, talking about going in, it was
round and round.
Yep, underneath the cylinder and then popped out.
So Sammy missing on the first. One more with 4.9 seconds on the clock. And this high arching shot is good. 2 of 4 at the line for Brooks. 3 seconds on the clock, 1 point game. 32-31, here's a three at the buzzer, and that misses for Augusta. But Augusta was even 21 all at halftime with Buehler. They outscored the Crusaders by 1 in the third, and they lead it 32-31 going to the fourth. And we're back in 1 minute. Crusader basketball from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth on HKFM.
Hi, I'm Kristen Gillespie, and when you come see Dr. Travis Gillespie at the Dental Center in Hutch, my husband and our staff will take the time to listen to your concerns and will give you the best options available for you and your family's needs. At the Dental Center in Hutch, we provide high-quality, state-of-the-art dental care in our comfortable and newly renovated office. We enjoy working with all ages of patients, especially the little ones. Don't you agree, girls?
Of course. Happy teeth for you and me. Come see our dad, Dr. Gillespie.
We're here to keep you rolling. Rod's Tire and Service.
From their beginnings in 1989, Wifco Steel Products has grown to be the premier supplier of storage tank hardware in the U.S. and Canada, and they're still growing. Apply today at WIFCOSP.com. Wifco Steel Products, the experts in steel fabrication.
Erickson Custom Building has a great plan and a budget suited for your needs. Erickson Custom Building provides quality craftsmanship and superior customer service. Call 620-585-2816 or visit EricksonCustomBLDG.com.
95.9 HKFM.
Oriole ball to start the fourth in a 1 point game, 32-31 Augusta. Buehler trying to break a 3-game losing streak quickly inside. They get the ball out of the timeout to Williams. Turnaround shot missed. Rebound Crusaders. So turnovers and free throws going to be critical in this fourth quarter in a close game. Here is Crafels around the defender, and one. They're going to call the foul. Wells, I believe, who had been on the bench with 3 fouls. She gets in right back in the game and picks up her 4th.
Yeah, crazy how quickly she fouled. You mentioned she was on the bench because the fact that she had gotten into some foul trouble, but now with 3, really in trouble.
A chance for a 3-point play here for Natalia, and she swishes it through. That's got 7 now, 34-32. The old-fashioned 3-point play puts Buehler up by 2. Inside Peterson, shot short. Ord might have got a hand on it from behind. A rebound taken by Crafels. They'll play it ahead to Claudia Taylor. Ooh, nearly traveled. Nice save on that far wing, but then ball thrown away. Stolen away by Peterson. Crossover move to the bucket and a foul. I don't know that Naya had the foul there. I felt like Peterson might have been a little out of control. But she'll have 2 shots at the line here to potentially tie the game. Turnovers and free throws are going to be huge here. Did I mention that in this fourth quarter? In a close game, those little things. That foul on Naya Sewell, her 2nd. Team's 4th. Peterson is one of those kids that's not going to miss at the line. 3 of 3 so far, and rattles in a 2nd here to tie the game at 34. Evened up, 7:08 to go. Played Almost 4 quarters of basketball and decided nothing. Here is Ord, far side to Sewell. Rifle pass to the right wing to Taylor. Out front to Ord, looking deep. Catch by Crafels, gets around the defender. Another bucket and another foul. And Crafels is headed back to the, no, they're.
What?
They're going to, no, it is going to, I thought they were going to call an offensive foul there for a minute. Well, I started to see the players go this way, and I'm like, that's not good.
Well, I started marking the scores up, and I heard you, and I was like, I was getting ready to get angry.
Nope, Nat's going to the line. Free throw good.
And she is in double figures, I believe, for maybe the first time this season.
A foul on Brundage, her first. 37-34. Beat her by 3 now, 6:39. And Williams for 3, missed back iron. She's hit a couple of those tonight. Rebound, Gracie Ord. Ord's got Sewell coming up the floor with her. Pass deflected, though, from behind. Good recovery by Kinley Haskell to knock the ball out of bounds.
Well, gonna keep it with Bueller. And every time Avery Williams fires a shot from outside, I get nervous because she's knocked down 2 tonight.
Here is Stallman with a jumper off the inbound. Emmy Stallman, her first bucket of the night. And 39-34, Bueller matches their largest lead from way back in the first quarter. They're up by 5.
And now they just got to get stops at the defensive end to try to build on that lead.
39-34. Orioles with the ball to our left in the half court. Peterson takes the elbow jumper, missed. Nia Sewell with a rebound. Barring number 11 for the Crusaders. Dribbling through traffic, left to right. Plays it to Stallman in that lane. Over Williams. Well, she hadn't scored yet in the game, but back-to-back buckets by the junior and a timeout by Augusta.
Fantastic work for the Lady Crusaders, getting it done on offense, and just got to keep those stops rolling on defense.
41-34, they built a 7-point lead. Timeout of the floor, 5:44 to play. We're back with this Pile Law timeout in 30 seconds on HKFM.
The year-end sale you were wishing for is here at Ellen Samuels in Hutch. Get up to $5,000 bonus cash on all new 2022 Ram 1500 Bighorn 4x4 trucks, plus 1.9% financing and no payments until March 2023. New inventory is here. Rubicons, Cherokees, Grand Cherokees. Come see them all at the giant corner of 30th and Lorraine or online 24/7 at allensamuelshutch.com. And as Mr. Samuels always says,
come by, let's be friends.
95.9 HKFM.
Well, almost halfway through the fourth quarter. This is a 10-2 run for the Crusaders. Augusta had a 1-point lead coming to the fourth. And Emmy Stallman, the latest Crusader to make a difference with back-to-back buckets.
Good to see her getting involved scoring-wise.
Down low, Williams, turnaround shot quick. Not there, rebound loose in the deck. And taken by Nia Sewell. Boy, every miss now for Augusta is huge, isn't it? Here comes Bueller, Crafels. Not working through traffic with the ball, gets tied up. It's a good defensive play by Aspen Peterson. Peterson's going to keep it on the arrow.
Well, Aaron, can't you just feel the intensity picking up on both these teams?
Yeah.
They've been busting it defensively.
Gracie Ord to play it in. Into Stallman, back to Ord, long 2, right side, and that's good. Gracie with her first bucket in the second half. And the lead all of a sudden is 9.
The shots are falling for Bueller, especially along that baseline.
Well, everything comes easier when the ball goes to the basket, doesn't it?
No doubt.
And Augusta the other way in traffic out on the right wing. They play it to Haskell. Now to Peterson left side. Boy, if somebody's going to pick up Augusta, it has to be Williams or Peterson, doesn't it?
Yes.
Here is Williams.
And great.
What a defensive set there, forcing the turnover, Natalia Crafels.
Yeah, it was fantastic work by Crafels, just staying right in front of Williams. She wasn't used to somebody being able to move as quick as Crafels was there and forces the carry.
She's the third different Crusader to guard Williams tonight with a tough inbound. Baxter couldn't handle the hot pass in the inbound. It's picked off by Brooke Robert of Augusta. 10 turnovers now on each team. 4:38 to play. Bueller by 9. 43-34. Orioles in the half court to our left. Peterson's got it, guarded by Sewell on the right wing. Near side, Haskell. Haskell on a drive inside and fouled from behind. That will not be a shooting foul. Just the 5th team foul on the Crusaders.
Yeah, first one on Crafels. You're talking about the foul situation. Augusta was 7, so every time they foul Buhler from here on out, we're going to be at that free throw line you were talking about.
Got to make those free throws. So critical in a close game. Augusta to play it in. Here's Peterson in the right corner, guarded by Sewell. Out top, Williams, ball deflected. Avery gets it back, drives, goes to the bucket, missed the shot. Well, Buehler's done a fantastic job on her defensively tonight. But,
they're going to hit Stallman with the foul, but that was a good foul because she defended, made sure she didn't get a clean run at the basket, and it's going to send Williams to the line for the first time.
And misses the first free throw. Well, Avery at 6'1", a senior, she plays hard.
She does. She alters lots of shots on the defensive end. You know, offensively, she's very active setting screens.
Makes 1 of 2 at the stripe. 43-35, an 8-point game, 4:12 to go. Sewell across the timeline. Nice guarded by Peterson. Play it off to Baxter, far side circle. And Charlie will be fouled by Kenley Haskell. And that's going to put Baxter at the line and a chance to grow the lead here.
Yes.
And that'll be on Haskell, her first, team's 8th.
Right at that halfway point here in this 4th.
Charlie's 3rd trip to the stripe. Front end of a 1-and-1 misses. Just Baxter's 2nd miss of the night. She's 3 of 5. Augusta with a rebound. Down 8. Well, that was a near travel. 3 up top missed by Haskell. Rebound out of bounds. And did it go off Sewell? Gracie Ord and Claudia Taylor set to return. Stallman and Sewell will come out. Augusta's going to keep the ball on their own baseline with 3:49 to go in a 43-35 game. Orioles lob it into Williams at the right elbow, picked up by Brooks. Far side circle to Kenley Haskell. Now off to Peterson. Peterson looking inside. Pass too high, and it's picked off. Sammy Brooks comes up with it. Critical turnover for Augusta. Well, you get it inside 3 minutes, and that clock starts to become your friend.
Yes, sir.
Here is Baxter, far side circle. And ball knocked away, loose on the deck. Crafels and Williams both go after it, and they're going to get Nat Crafels with a foul. And is that going to be 6 now, or is that 7? So a 1-and-1 opportunity for Williams at the line as Natalia Crafels picks up her 2nd.
What's crazy is with how active Avery Williams has been, it's just her 2nd trip to the free throw line tonight.
1 of 2 on her 1st trip. First free throw here, misses back iron. Long rebound to the Crusaders' Nia Sewell. It stays an 8-point game with 3:13 to go. Got to take care of the basketball here. Ord's got it, right side circle. Out front to Crafels. Off the bounce to Ord. Gracie dribbling through traffic. Ball popped loose. Boy, another takeaway. Got herself kind of into no man's land in the middle of the lane there. Nowhere to go. And Augusta comes up with the basketball. Orioles down 8, 2:48 to go. Peterson off a screen set by Williams. Nice job of Nia Sewell to fight under that. Far side circle to play it to Wells, playing with 4 fouls now. A hold down low. Boy, you do not, the one thing you talk about turnovers in the offensive end, on the other end, you do not want to put Augusta at the line, stopping the clock in this situation.
Yeah, that's now 8 team fouls on Buhler, so the foul situation 8 on both. So we're going to have a lot of free throws shot down the home stretch.
And Natalia with her 3rd, all 3 in the 4th quarter. Brundage at the line, misses the front end. And Sewell with a rebound. Brundage just 1 of 5 at the stripe. Well, if you have to foul somebody, so Buehler's going to call timeout here. 2:33 to go. Had turnovers here in a couple of possessions in this 4th. Still leading by 8. 43-35. We're back in 30 seconds on HKFM.
Prairie Bank of Kansas is a local bank with local concerns. You'll find us in the heart of the community, helping wherever we're needed. We enjoy working with local schools to help promote activities like sports and extracurricular learning. We hope you support these valuable activities too. We'll be right here with you. Visit one of our locations in Stafford, Buhler, Inman, or Hutchinson, or check us out online at prairiebankks.com. Prairie Bank of Kansas. How banking should be.
95.9 HKFM.
Well, our coverage tonight from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth brought to you in part by Adams Brown Strategic Allies and CPAs, by Ineta Cleaners, by Holly Sweet Treats, by Apex Shears, and by Alpha Land Surveys. So do it for us tonight before the Christmas break. Hope all of you have a Merry Christmas. If you like cold weather, you're in luck. It's coming.
It is coming. Those single digits looking like there's going to be some cold nights next week.
43-35. Buhler has shot the ball well here in this second half. And really what we talked about, Chris, at halftime was getting the ball inside. Stallman, Crafels, Baxter, Brooks, all in this second half have been contributors. Buhler ball, 2:29 to play. Crafels around Williams. What a take by Natalia. Some of that is Williams trying not to foul.
Yeah.
But a nice take by Natalia. Makes it 45-35, and Buhler's largest lead comes in 10. 2:14 to go here in the game. Crafels having herself a game, isn't she?
She is. Fantastic night for Natalia. 12 points.
19 is her career high. That came early last year. Now a steal, deflection in the lane. Taken away by the Lady Crusaders. Here comes Nia Sewell up the far side of the floor, left to right. Well, you can afford to use some time here now. Up double digits, minute 50 to go. Crafels out high. Far side Ord. Into Brooks. Brooks around the defender in the lane. Missed the shot, but is fouled. Boy, Brundage, nice fake right and then left by Brooks. And missed the shot, but she'll have 2 opportunities at the line.
They're going to put that foul on
Emily Brundage.
That's her second, so hopefully Sammy can cash a couple free throws here.
And the first missing. Yeah, I just love the way they've gotten the ball, pounding it inside in the second half.
Yeah, Buhler's not made a 3 since the first half, and it's all that damage here in the second half has been inside, and that's getting Augusta into foul trouble and getting us to the free throw line.
Second by Brooks. And missed it. Rebound Augusta. 10-point game. 98 seconds to go. Here comes Peterson. Peterson to the right elbow. Off to Brundage. She'll drive through traffic. Ball deflected by Ord, out of bounds. And last touch by the Lady Crusaders. Guys game coming up. Just like the ladies, Buhler guys trying to break a 3-game losing streak. This has been a tough place for them over the years. Augusta to play it in. Here's the drive and a right-handed score. Haskell and a timeout Augusta. 1:22 to go. 45-37 and an 8-point game. Timeout Orioles. 1:22 left here from Hooter Gym at Augusta. Back in 30 seconds on HKFM.
Are you tired of paying a ridiculous amount of money for internet that buffers and goes out when the wind blows? Say goodbye to slow, expensive internet and hello to IdeaTek. IdeaTek delivers Kansas's fastest internet speeds at prices that won't break the bank. Right now, IdeaTek is extending a 2-month free offer to new customers who sign up by December 31st. That means you can get our best internet speeds completely free for 2 months. Are you ready for internet freedom? Go to IdeaTek.com. That's IDATEK.com and enter code FREEDOM22 by December 31st.
95.9 HKFM.
Well, an 8-point lead, minute 22 to go here. Late in this game, Buhler's going to have it linked to the floor out of the timeout. Well, if you just don't turn over the ball, you'll be okay. Crafels against pressure. It's one of the rare times that Buhler's faced that full court press tonight.
Yes.
And they get it to Sewell. Crafels steps into a 3. Don't know that you wanted that shot. Of course you do if it goes.
Yep.
Buhler missing. Augusta with a rebound, still down 8. Minute 1 to go. Here's Brundage on a drive. Ball deflected, saved by the Orioles. Inside, deflected again. Picked up And Peterson's got it on the wing left. Off to Brundage at the foul line. Jumper good. And down to a 6-point game. And Augusta is going to call a timeout. Yeah, maybe only tic-tacky things, but maybe Natalia, she looks at the film, she goes, I probably should not have shot that shot.
Yep, but when you're having a good scoring night, you know, I know what you're saying.
You know how it is as a coach. You make a call, right?
Yes.
If it works, you're a hero.
Yes.
If it doesn't, they say, Coach, why did you do that?
Yes, no doubt, no doubt. But no, the good thing for the Lady Crusaders here with 47 seconds left, leading by 6, they're not out of the woods yet. But right now, this is good practice to learn how to continue to break the press, take care of the basketball, value possessions, and literally the clock is our friend. So we can just burn clock once we get across that timeline.
Even if you're the great Patrick Mahomes, you're not free of these judgments, you know. He turns the ball over 3 times on Sunday. People are going, why aren't you running the ball? But normally, why isn't Patrick Mahomes, you know?
Yes, yes.
If it doesn't work.
Danged if you do, danged if you don't. But anyway, no, the exciting thing, though, Aaron, the Lady Crusaders getting closer to getting win number 2 here.
Still up 6 here. So 2 possessions. Well, you really want to guard against an easy 3 here. Williams or Peterson from the outside. Boy, got to take care of the ball. They're going to foul Sammy Brooks. 45 seconds to go. Really simple math. If you make your free throws, it's over.
Yep. You can salt this thing away. You know, Sammy started off the game 2 of 4, has missed her last 2 free throws, but a chance to stretch that lead back out.
Sammy Brooks, 2 of 6 at the line. One of those was not her fault. She had one wiped away on a lane violation. Knocks the first in here. That one's important because it stretches it to a 3-possession lead.
Yep, and that 3-possession lead, monster tonight.
Yeah, you felt like the way this game has gone, Brooks 1 of 2 at the line.
But look at Nat Crafels getting that
rebound at a tie-up. Crafels looking angry there. I like it.
Yes. So she gets the tie-up. They go to the arrow, gives it back to Augusta. But good hustle there by Natalia.
43.8 on the clock. 46-39. A 7-point game. Peters led by as many as 10 here in the 4th quarter. Williams held in check tonight. Guarded by Brooks. Ball knocked loose in the lane. And a save by the Orioles. Here's a long 2 missed by Haskell. Rebound Augusta. Brundage back up, missed. Rebound tapped about, taken by Brundage. Back inside, out on the wing. Williams for 3, missed. Rebound Crafels. Ball knocked loose. Picked up by Augusta. Shot scored by Brundage with 9 seconds to go. And Coach Molloy calls a timeout. Well, a lot happened in about 10 seconds. 46-41. Peter by 5 back in 30 seconds here on HKFM.
You look for in an insurance company. Hello, this is Brad Patton from Wade Patton Insurance. If you're looking for sound advice, dependable service, and the careful evaluation of your family's insurance needs, you should give us a call. At Wade Patton Insurance, we specialize in personal service. Your agent that evaluates and sells you your policy is the same agent that will be there answering questions and providing sage advice when you need it. So if you're looking for personal service from an accessible agent, check us out online or give us a call at 620-662-5469.
95.9 HKFM.
I feel like Bueller's had a pretty good defensive strategy tonight. Crafels, Brooks, and Baxter have all taken their turns on Williams, allowing those 3, none of the 3 to really get tired in the game. But a little bit of a switch. I don't know if you've noticed this, but Coach Mitchell-Stetter putting Baxter more on Peterson in the second half, and that's really kind of quieted Aspen Peterson.
Yeah, Peterson had 7 points in the first half, and she's had 7 this half, but she was looking like she was maybe going to be a runaway scorer, and Baxter's really slowed her down.
All right, Bueller to play it in 9 seconds. They're still up 2 possessions here, and they will foul Sammy Brooks. Again, situation where if you can make 2, it's great, but you really at least want one of these.
Yeah, because right now it's just a 5-point game, so.
You make them both, I don't see how they come back. Sammy's one of those kids that she steps up and shoots it. Really, moments like this don't seem to really affect her.
The big stage does not scare her.
Hits them both. Great job by Brooks. 48-41, Bueller by 7. 6 seconds left. Now, just don't foul here, basically. Williams with a 3, missed. Rebound tapped about, taken by Sewell, and that's the ball game. And the Lady Crusaders on the road here on this final game before the Christmas break snap a 3-game losing streak. And they beat Augusta on their home floor. 48-41. No single-digit quarters tonight. Really got hot in that fourth early, and that ended up being the difference in the game. Great job by the ladies, and a great win to move to 2-3 on the year. And you talked about it in the pregame. That win versus a loss going into the break makes all the difference.
Oh, and I think maybe it's just every basketball coach in the nation tries to scare their kids into, hey, if we win that last game before Christmas break, practice is going to be fun over break. If we lose it, it's going to be rough. But, yeah, it'll be a great chance to really kind of give the ladies some wind in their sails going into Christmas break and get ready and get healed up and get ready for the trip down to Winfield after the new year.
All right, 48-41, Lady Crusaders win it. Our locker room show will break it all down when we come back here on HKFM.
Coming up, the Crusader Locker Room Show. Aaron and Chris recap tonight's game. Find exclusive stories highlighting Crusader athletics at adastraradio.com. 95.9 HKFM.
Baxter got a hand on him, taken away by Gracie Ord. Ord ahead, floats it to Taylor in the left side for a 3, missed. Rebound on the backside by Baxter, back up with the left hand. 4-2, 5 quick points from Charlie in the second quarter. Rebound on the backside by Baxter, back up with the left hand. Taylor in the left side for a 3, missed. Rebound on the floats it to Taylor in the left.
Certified professionals. Find out more at USD 313.
Quarter been put up by Charlie Baxter.
Hi, this is Kathy from Midwest Iron inviting you to help the environment and put a little cash in your pocket by bringing us your recyclable metals to 700 South Main and Hatch. Have questions? Give us a call at 620-662-0551. Midwest Iron, recycling for tomorrow's environment.
Parking lots and driveways can be expensive to install. This is Derek Fees. Let APAC Kansas Shears Division help you properly maintain these investments. Patching, crack filling, sealing, and striping are just some of the services we provide. Call APAC today at 620-662-2112.
Advanced Physical Therapy of Hutchinson offers the most comprehensive physical therapy in the area. Our therapists at Advanced Physical Therapy are trained in multiple specialties such as women's health, dry needling, hand therapy, and orthopedics. If getting in to see your physician is difficult, Advanced Physical Therapy may be able to see you without a referral. We pride ourselves in one-on-one goal-oriented therapy to help reduce your pain and get back to doing the things you love. Call Advanced Physical Therapy or visit our website at aptclinics.com and see how we can help you live at your physical best.
Stop by Heston Bakery and Cafe, Heston's hometown cafe, for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and everything in between. Open every day of the week. They serve an assortment of baked goods, specialty coffees, sandwiches, soups, salads, and desserts for dine-in, carry-out, and for all your catering needs. Stop in and enjoy the peaceful atmosphere, or view the menu and order online for convenient quick pickup at HestonBakeryandCafe.com.
95.9 HKFM.
Well, back here on our locker room show, Crusader Basketball brought to you in part by Allstate agent Andrew Parr, by Midwest Iron and Metal, Red Rock Auto Center by the Medicine Shop, and by Edgar Family Dental. Bueller wins at 48-41. 40 of those 48, Christopher, coming in the paint. We talked about it at halftime. Coach Mitchell-Stetter makes some great adjustments. And, boy, who do you want? Crafels, Brooks, Baxter, Stallman, all in the inside in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, Bueller did a great job offensively, working it inside, not settling for a lot of perimeter shots, really working inside, getting good looks inside, getting to the free throw line, getting Augusta in foul trouble. And then defensively, can't tell you enough, Avery Williams is one of those players that, she can put up some monster numbers. And her getting held to 9 tonight. And there was multiple girls that helped to defend her tonight, but just fantastic work by the Lady Crusaders that really had a hand in her face. Didn't let her catch it cleanly much tonight.
She didn't handle the ball as much tonight as I'd seen her on film in some other games.
Yeah, and a lot of that was just Bueller did such a good job of defending. I mean, especially I think about a couple series when they really were trying to work it inside to her there in the second half. And Sammy Brooks was the one tasked at that time at defending her. And Sammy just locked down defensive effort tonight over the big post/guard/do-everything Avery Williams for Augusta.
And you mentioned the free throws, so getting the ball inside, that gets you to the line more. Bueller was just 1 of 2 in that first half. They go to the stripe 15 times in the second half of the game.
Yeah, you're going to win a lot of games, and you look at that compared to Augusta, they got to the line 12 times, so we got to the line more times than they did, and that's usually a good recipe for success.
Yeah, Bueller 9 of 17, Augusta 6 of 12. Talked about Williams, just 9 points, 6 in the second half. Peterson with 14, 7 in each. Those really are the 2 key cogs for Augusta. And Bueller really focused on them. I mentioned it in the fourth quarter. I thought another change that Coach Mitchellstetter made in the second half where she moved Charlie Baxter off to Aspen Peterson, and I thought that was a good move too.
Yeah, because Baxter's another good defender and just got a hand in Peterson's face, and she was one of those players again too that can really punish you from the outside if you leave her unguarded, and Charlie did a good job of just harassing her throughout the evening, defending her well, and making her work to get open.
Sammy Brooks with a new career high tonight with 15 in the game. Natalia Krafels with a season high 12. Charlie Baxter also in double figures with 10. Emily Stallman had 4, and Gracie Ord with 7 for Augusta, 14 from Peterson. Delaney Ratcliffe with 3, Emily Brundage with 9, Kennelly Haskell with 4, Emily Wells with 2, and Avery Williams with 9. Augusta with a loss now. 2-2, 0-2 in the league. They will host Collegiate in their next game coming up. They play before Christmas break. They'll be back here on December 20th, next Tuesday. Bueller now at 2-3 and a 1-1 in the league, and they are off until that long road trip January 4th down to Winfield. We'll be back. Our play and player of the game after this on HKFM.
More of the Crusader Locker Room Show is next. Stay tuned as we name tonight's play and player of the game. The Bueller Crusaders play on 95.9 HKFM.
Hutchinson Community College is enrolling now for spring. Take classes in Hutchinson, McPherson, Newton, or online. They're affordable, convenient, and flexible. Call 888-GO-HUTCH or email admissions@hutchcc.edu today.
The right price for the right protection? It exists. Hi, I'm Andrew Parr, your Allstate agent in Hutchinson, and I can help you get the right protection for the right price. Contact me for a free quote. Call me today or stop by my office in Midtown Hutchinson at 13th and Main. Are you in good hands?
Need a winning rate? I'm Ashley McClure, owner of IVP Benefits Consulting Group, a local insurance agency. I know what it's like to work hard to win. We'll work hard to find you winning rates for all of your healthcare needs. Call us at 620-904-7010.
You already know H&R Block does taxes, but you may not know you can get expert help in person or virtually, or that our tax pros average 10 years of experience. You can even request the same tax pro every year, and your biggest possible refund is always guaranteed. At H&R Block, help is here. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund. Limitations apply. See hrblock.com/guarantees.
Stop by H&R Block in Lyons, Ellsworth, or Hutch today.
Rise and shine. It's daylight time, and time to go to your happy place. Your Hutchinson Daylight Donuts are open in 2 great locations to help you get your morning started off on the right foot. Pine cones, fritters, long johns, twists, cake donuts, and of course the classic glazed donuts, and many others waiting for you with either an ice cold milk or a freshly brewed hot coffee. Made from scratch each morning at 1435 East 30th and 305 North Main Street. 2 great locations with the best donuts in town to help you start your day. Online at HutchinsonDaylightDonuts.com.
Hey guys, how's practice going?
Papa, I can't hit the ball over the fence yet.
Well, Easton, that fence is 300 feet away and you're only 4 years old.
Papa, how long before we can hit the ball over the fence?
Boys, it's not always about home runs, it's about teamwork and always getting better. Ray Riffing's been around for 83 years and we still believe in teamwork and working hard.
So, Papa, it's going to take 83 more years until we're good?
No, Brogan, you'll be good long before that. Just keep working hard. Most of all, have fun.
Let's go hit some baseballs and get some ice cream.
Okay, boys, let's go.
Riff the right way, the Ray way.
95.9 HKFM.
And back here at our locker room show, Coach Sierra Mitchell-Stetter. Coach, I just love what you guys did in the second half. If I was being nitpicky at halftime, I thought our guards maybe shot a little bit too quickly in that first half, but the second half you come back and just pound the ball inside, and Brooks, Crafels, Baxter, Stallman all did a nice job for you.
Well, we went into halftime talking about adjustments that we needed to make, and one adjustment was we need to get it inside because we had a lot of mismatches. And we saw the mismatches, and we decided first play out, we were going to give it to our post and let her go to work. And Nat did a great job taking it and going straight to the rim and scoring.
You know, talk about those mismatches, one thing that I admire, too, about those three sophomores we mentioned, and Crafels, Brooks, and Baxter, there are going to be times when they may be a little bit undersized, but they make up for it with athleticism, and all three of them have no fear. So.
Yes, they are very much, I am going no matter what. They do not back down on anything, which makes it fun in practice because they really push each other, which helps out when they get on the floor for the game. It's fun, the excitement and energy that they bring out on one another.
Yeah. And I thought some nice defensive adjustments you guys did. Rotated 2 or 3 kids on 31. Williams did a nice job of containing her, and then really kind of kept Peterson, their little guard, in check in the second half too.
31 is a big player for him, and our goal was to make sure we knew where she was all the time, and we knew Peterson was a great little point guard. We didn't stay down very well on our first half. Second half, I think we did a little bit better. We communicated more on screen, so she wasn't able to get to the rim. But Nat, Sammy stepped up and really guard 31, and we had Naya, that she's a defensive presence for us, that came in and really stepped up on number 4.
Coach, how, going into this break, obviously, McPherson, it is what it is, but how much just coming, in here tonight, getting this win, does that help you have some momentum, some energy, little pep in your step going into the break?
It brings pride back into our team. It brings the I know I can do this back into our team. It gives us excitement for the break, and finishing on a win allows us to go in and have a better attitude and want to work hard, and knowing that we can play. It just in a given night when we decide that we want to play, we can show up and probably beat any team on the court.
Well, exciting stuff, and I think now you settle into a part of the schedule where you're going to be right in a lot of these games every night, and that's exciting.
It's really exciting. I'm excited for the break to let the girls rest a little bit and then come back and just grind it out and be ready for Winfield.
All right, Coach, we appreciate you. Have a good Christmas, and we'll see you in Winfield on the 4th.
Sounds good, and go Crusaders.
All right, that is Coach Sierra Mitchell-Stetter here on our postgame. Let's get to our play. And the player of the game, our Dix Phillips 66 Phillip of the game tonight. Phillip on the top-tier gasoline, snacks, and more. At Dix Phillips 66 4th, and Stevens in Hutchinson, our play of the game, will actually take you all the way back to the first half of a nice series by Charlie Baxter. Ward ahead, floats it to Taylor in the left side for a 3. Missed. Rebound on the backside by Baxter, back up with the left hand. 4-2, 5 quick points from Charlie in the second quarter.
Yeah, all 5 of Bueller's points this quarter have been put up by Charlie Baxter.
And that actually got Bueller a 4-point lead early in the second quarter. They led by as many as 5 in the first half, and he is 10 in the second half. Our Dix Phillips 66 Phillip of the game, tonight's Whiff Steel Products player of the game is sophomore Natalia Crafels. Brought the energy tonight, and that's, I think, what they've been looking for out of Natalia. Let's hope that opens up really good things for her after the Christmas break. Love her energy and her attitude, and 12 points tonight, plus did a fantastic job defensively as well. And Natalia Krafels is our Wifco Steel Products Player of the Game. From storage tanks to steel walkways, stairways, and platforms, Wifco Steel Products, the expert in steel fabrication, online at wifcosp.com. 48-41 in our Bueller Dental Care scoreboard. Bueller wins it, and we'll get you set for the guys game when we come back here on HKFM.
Coming up on the Midway Motors Drive to the Game, Aaron and Chris preview tonight's matchup and get you set up with 3 keys to victory. 95.9 HKFM. The Bueller Crusaders play here.
The Anchor Inn and Anchor Away have been serving authentic Mexican food to Hutchinson and surrounding communities for over 35 years. Treat friends and family to the Anchor's legendary dishes in their large banquet room, famous buffet, and relaxed atmosphere. Open Monday through Saturday. For the same great food with the convenience of a drive-thru, visit Anchor Away and be in Adams. Like Anchor Inn and Anchor Away on Facebook for specials. Anchor Inn and Anchor Away, authentically delicious in downtown Hutchinson.
Want lights that come on at dusk and turn off at dawn automatically? At Sunflower Electric, we have bulbs that can directly replace your existing 60-watt bulbs, providing extra security for a very low cost with no timers to set. This bulb includes an internal sensor that works in any direction and can be used indoor, outdoor, and in damp locations. Has a 15,000-hour lifespan and priced under $5 each. Call us at 620-662-0531 or stop by Sunflower Electric in Hutchinson, Great Bend, or Liberal.
Ag 360 Insurance is an independent agency with 3 locations in central Kansas. Whether you need home, auto, farm, crop, commercial, or life insurance, we have options for you. Contact one of our agents for a quote today. We would love to have you become part of the Ag 360 family. Ag 360 Insurance, partners in your legacy.
Ag 360 Inman. Call Darren Eddy at 620-755-6023 or Cody Moores at 620-755-7779.
Even trying to enjoy a fun event can be difficult after the loss of a loved one. Unanswered questions, feelings of stress and grief are only natural. As the owner and director of Inman Funeral Home, I bring over 25 years of experience bringing comfort and empathy during time of loss. Rely on me to guide you through all aspects of planning a funeral service with compassion, dignity, and respect. I'm Athena Johnson with Inman Funeral Home. Find me at inmanfh.com.
95.9 HKFM.
Well, our guys game coming up here from Augusta. Crusader basketball brought to you in part by H&R Block, by Ray & Sons Roofing, Sheila Metzger Agency, by Advanced Physical Therapy, and by Hutchrec. Part of the action tonight on the Ad Astra Sports Network. Elsewhere, Halstead at Smoky Valley, McPherson at Winfield. Boys only, Sterling at Cheney. Trinity Catholic at Medicine Lodge, Maxville at Stafford tonight. Find live streaming online at adastraradio.com or on the Ad Astra Radio app powered by Nextech Wireless. We are Kansas. Bueller coming in at 1-3, 60-36 the loss at McPherson on Tuesday. Augusta at 1-2, and they lost to Circle in Towanda on Tuesday night, 56-42. Orioles averaging 47 points a game, but giving up 59. They went 7-14 a year ago, breaking snapping a streak rather of 3 consecutive trips to the state tournament, and swept by Bueller a year ago. Good length on this team, led by 6'6" senior Caden McDaniel. Circle zoned Augusta a lot in that win on Tuesday night in Towanda. Interesting to see what Coach David Bryant chooses to do. And really, for Bueller, we've talked about it, but it's finding those scorers who are going to step up and contribute in the absence of a Jack Foth, of an Isaiah Hernandez. Some of these young guys, is tonight the night where they really kind of take that next step forward. Obviously, Grant Rooker, we know what he is capable of, and he certainly can be a double-digit scorer for you every night. But finding those players, they're going to take the pressure off of him, whether that's Ryland Parker, whether it's Diedrich Willard-Trask, whoever that might be. Boy, that's really been the key for this team, is they had just 1 point in the game at Mac on Tuesday, and they didn't play bad for most of the game Neither team really shot the ball well from the outside, but McPherson really punished Buter in the paint. So I'm interested to see how defensively they handle the length of Augusta tonight. And then offensively, who are going to be those players that step up and really contribute? Be nice if they could turn some defense into offense, get some easy baskets. They've had very, very slow starts this year. Even in scoring 57 in the win at Nickerson, they only had 19 at halftime. So getting some things going and getting some shots at the basket, I think, help grow this young team's confidence. See if they can really open up the offense tonight. League standings coming into the game. Circle looks for real. They're 5-0. McPherson 3-1. Mulvane 2-3. Augusta 1-2. Buter 1-3. And Winfield 0-3. McPherson, the top spot in the 4A rankings this week. Miege, Topeka, Hayden, Circle, Atchison round out the top 5. Eudora, Abilene, Wamego, Rock Creek, and Wellington the top 10. We'll come back. We've got tonight's starting lineups and the opening tip. Second half of our doubleheader here from Augusta. That is next on HKFM.
The Scooters Coffee Mom of the Game. Register your mom for a chance to win a Scooters Coffee gift card. Learn more at adastraradio.com. From Scooters Coffee in Hutchinson and McPherson and Hutchinson's 95.9 HKFM.
Erickson Custom Building has a great plan and a budget suited for your needs. Erickson Custom Building provides quality craftsmanship and superior customer service. Call 620-585-2816 or visit EricksonCustomBLDG.com.
Pyle Law is a Kansas personal injury law firm. We handle cases in McPherson County and throughout the state of Kansas. Now is the time to call for your free consultation. I'm Liz Pyle, and my husband Tom has over 25 years of personal experience in all matters relating to Kansas personal injury law. Tom will take the time to evaluate your options, inform you of your rights, and walk you through the complicated process of seeking compensation for your personal injuries or loss. Contact Pyle Law at 620-241-9000.
Each and every day, WIFCO Steel products are trusted to provide access and infrastructure for a wide range of purposes. For more info on what WIFCO can do for you, go to wifcosp.com. WIFCO Steel Products, the experts in steel fabrication.
95.9 HKFM.
And welcome back here. Let's meet tonight's Heartland Wealth Strategies starting lineups. Wealth management advice located inside Heartland Credit Union at 29th and Main in Hutchinson. Call Monty Cross at 669-0177. For the 1-2 Augusta Orioles, 0-1 in Division III of the AVCTL, a 5'11 senior, Marcus McClanahan. A 6' junior, number 10, Isaiah Blackwell. A 6'6 senior, number 12, Caden McDaniel. A 6'2 junior, number 20, Caleb Martin. And a 6'3 junior, number 25, Gavin Kaiser. Again for Augusta, McClanahan, Blackwell, McDaniel, Martin, and Kaiser. Starters for the Crusaders, 1-3 on the year, 0-1 in the league. At guard, a 5'11 senior, number 3, Ethan Stambaugh. Another guard, a 6'1 senior, number 11, Grant Ricker. They go with 3 posts tonight. At forward, a 6'4 senior, number 2, Diedrich Willard Trash. At forward, a 6'5 junior, number 10, Tavian Gilliam. His first start of the year tonight. And third forward, a 6' senior, number 22, Matthew Eddy. Again for Buter, Willard Trask, Stambaugh, Gilliam, Ricker, and Eddy. First-year head coach David Bryant. Buter will be in their road maroon uniforms with the black and white trim and the black numerals tonight. Home whites, black trim, orange numerals for the Orioles. Just like tonight's teams, High Nita Cleaners can help you look like a winner. Expert dry cleaning and professional shirt service. High Nita Cleaners in Hutchinson and Newton. It's where to take your clothes. Well, hi, everybody. Aaron West, courtside here at Hooter Gym in Augusta on this final Friday before Christmas break. We're live tonight from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. Allen Samuels, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Come by, let's be friends. Augusta 1 out of 3. Buhler 1 out of 3 in the win column to start this year. And a big opportunity here going into Christmas break tonight for one of these two. Sit back and enjoy the play-by-play here on KWHK Hutchinson. Also streaming on the Ad Astra radio app. And you can find us with audio and video, the Crusader Sports Network on YouTube. Big weekend of college basketball coming up. There's quite a lineup tomorrow, including KU, Indiana. And that's an early 11 o'clock game. 9:30 for the Crimson and Blue Show tomorrow on 94.7 KSKU. Tavian Gilliam is going to tip for the Crusaders. It'll be Caden McDaniel for Augusta. Orioles average 47 a game, give up 59. Buhler averaging 41 and giving up 51. These two teams are really similar. And Augusta, actually Buhler will control the tip, taken by Willard Trask. Inside shot missed right to left, out of bounds. It'll be Augusta ball. Dietrich Willard Trask came in here so athletic and stole that inbound but couldn't finish at the rim. And Augusta against Buhler's press, and a steal by Matthew Eddy. And a layup, good! Eddy with a steal and the layup, and it's 2-0 Crusaders. 7:43 to play here in the first. Augusta left to right, quickly inside, reverse layup, missed by Gavin Kaiser. Rebound, Willard Trask, he is tripped up, and they'll call a foul on Kaiser coming the other way. That'll be the juniors' first team foul. This Augusta team 7-14 a year ago. Graduated a number of key players. Of course, so did the Crusaders, who won 18 games last year, went 9-1 in the league. And only loss was to El Dorado. Here's a three, and that rattles in left side, and that's a good sign to get Grant Ricker going early. And it's 5-0 Crusaders. Already 7:06 to play inside. Kaiser with a miss, but a foul. And that'll put Augusta at the line with a chance here, down 5. 7:05 to go in the first. Well, if they get Ricker going early, get some other guys involved in the offense. This is Kaiser at the line. That foul on Eddy, his first, team's first. And Kaiser connects on the first free throw to bring to break Augusta's scoreless drought. Well, fans, you can nominate your mom for the Scooters Coffee Mom of the Game Award online at AdAstraRadio.com as Kaiser makes 2. We'll select a different winning mom to be the Scooters Coffee Mom of the Game during each home game broadcast this year. Scooters Coffee in Hutchinson and McPherson. Be amazing. 5-2 Crusaders. And now a steal. Augusta, ball taken away. A chance to tie with a 3 here. 6:44 to go in the first. Landon Riggs, a 5'10 sophomore, is checked into the Augusta lineup. And he has the ball out high to Kaiser. Back to Riggs, near side for a 3. Short. Rebound tapped him out, taken by Willard Trask. Crusaders up 3. Up the floor, far side, stand by right to left. Bounce pass, baseline to Gilliam. Right elbow jumper missed by Willard Trask. Long rebound. Nice job. It is tapped off Matt Eddy, who went after it. Caden McDaniel tapped it off his chest out of bounds. Substitution here. Stambaugh is going to come out. And into the ball game, LaShawn Swanson-Roberts, a 5'11 sophomore. So Augusta down 3 against Buhler's press. Will bring it in. Riggs will split the double team. They play it inside. Kaiser with a post up and scores it over Eddy. 4 points for Kaiser, and it's a 1-point game, 5-4. Swanson-Roberts has the ball. Left side on the wing to Ricker. Grant Ricker. Back to LaShawn. Baseline, Matt Eddy from 15 feet. Gives up to Gilliam at the elbow. Back up top to Ricker. 5:49 to go here in the first. 5-4 Crusaders hit their opening 2 shots. Gilliam's got it, left side circle. Inside to Swanson Roberts. And works now back up near the timeline to Ricker. Buter can have a tendency to get a little stagnant sometimes with the offense. Long two. Ricker can't bounce it in. Rebound inside Augusta with a chance to potentially grab the lead here. Down one. Across that timeline comes Riggs. Far side, Marcus McClanahan. He'll take that three and he'll make it. 7 unanswered for Augusta, and they lead by 2, 7-5, 5:06 to play here in the first. Buter needs a bucket here. Here is Swanson Roberts. Ball taken away. Kaiser with a steal on the baseline. And Augusta looking to build on a 2-point lead. Riggs with a fadeaway. Inside missed. Rebound Matthew Eddy. Eddy the other way, goes coast to coast. Did he travel? They say he did. Back-to-back turnovers now on the Crusaders. Crusader basketball this season brought to you in part by Morton Salt, by IVP Benefits Consulting, Ad Astra Virtual Academy, by Inman Funeral Home, and by Summit Surgical. Score it inside for Kaiser. And coach might need a timeout here. 9-5 our score. A 4-point Augusta lead. It's now a 9-0 Oriole run. Buter scored the first 2 opening buckets. They have not scored since. Here is Ricker. They work it to Gilliam. Long 2 on the right side, and that's a miss. Rebound and a foul. And I think they're going to get Augusta. Inside on Kaiser, I believe, and that'll be his second. He's going to come out of the game. Substitutions, Logan Ruddle, 6'2 junior in the Augusta lineup. Also in is Caleb Martin, 6'2 junior. Rylan Parker, the 5'8 sophomore guard, is checked in for the Crusaders, along with Jeff Neal. Jeffrey, a 6' junior. Stambaugh returning as well, so now you've got Swanson Roberts, Ricker, Parker, Neal, and Stambaugh on the floor in a 9-5 game. Buter ball, Ricker pulls up in the lane, in and out, no good. Rebound, Caden McDaniel. And Augusta up by 4 the other way, left to right. 4:03 to go in the quarter. Here's Riggs on a drive and a floater missed. Rebound tapped about, taken by Riggs. Put back is good. He's been active early, a sophomore. And now the timeout comes as Augusta grows the lead to 6 at 11-5. 3:54 to go here in the opening period. We're back in 30 seconds on HKFM.
Editor is very good when a problem arises. We had that happen with our daughter. He went in to do some work and then found another issue and communicated with me and gave me the option, but yet told me what he would do if it were his daughter. He gives you options that work with your family's budget.
Hi, this is Dr. Corey Ediger, inviting you and your family to call me at 663-9136. That's 663-9136. Or stop by my office on East 30th to make an appointment today at Ediger Family Dental.
Where patients come first.
95.9 HKFM.
I'd really like to see Buter find a way to get some more action at the rim. A lot of jump shots. 11-0 Augusta run. They lead at 11-5. 3:53 to go here in the first quarter. Rylan Parker right to left across the timeline. Clearing out some space on the left side. Lost the dribble, gets it back, and called for a double dribble. A third Buter turnover here in this first quarter. Congratulations to our Crusaders swim team. Tuesday at Hutch, they won their second meet of the season. 8 first-place finishes. Fantastic going in to the Christmas break for that group. Augusta to our right. They work it in the mid-lane to McDaniel. Ball stolen away. Picked off the pass over to the right wing by Ethan Stambaugh. Stambaugh the other way to Jeff Neal. He'll take the open 3, and it rattles in and out, no good. Rebound Augusta. Pulled down by Caleb Martin. Both these teams have struggled scoring in the early season. Augusta here, though, early by 6. Buter choosing to go with a man-to-man defensively. McDaniel now double-teamed down low. They're going to get, I believe, Stambaugh for a hold. Caden McDaniel is a load inside at 6'6". That foul on Stambaugh will be his first, team's second. And on the inbound, nice play in the lane of McDaniel, score it. And it's now 13-5. Lead is 8. A 13-0 run here for Augusta after Buter led 5-0. Parker will try the three in the right wing, and that is good for sophomore Rylan Parker. He had 22 points in the season opener in Nickerson, but has struggled to score some since. But a big shot there. Stops a 12-0 run and makes it a 5-point game, 13-8. Rylan Parker, 2:24 to go. Inside, shot good. Logan Ruddle scores it for Augusta, 15-8 our score. Lead is 7. Parker's got it back on that right wing. Here side circle to Stambaugh off a screen. He'll take it baseline, floats it in the right corner to Parker. Parker with a runner off the glass. Nice job to recognize the baseline open for Rylan Parker. Gets to the cup and scores it. He's got back-to-back buckets, and it's 15-10, a 5-point game. See if Buter can clamp down defensively here. Augusta trying to work it back in the lane. Contested shot, though. Rattles in for Ruddle. Buter's really got to figure out a way to force Augusta to take some more perimeter shots. Getting too deep in the lane with good looks. Up 7 again. Here's Neal. Gives up Ricker. A 3, catch and shoot. And it's good. Second tray of the game for Grant. He's got 6, 17-13. Boy, he's at his best when he really doesn't have to think about it. 4-point game the other way. A 3. Bombs away for Marcus McClanahan. His second tray. 20-13. Parker the other way for Buter. 1:01 to go in the quarter. Here's Jeff Neal down that lane. Bucket in and out, no good, but a foul. And that'll put Jeffrey at the line for 2, or he's 2 of 6 on the year. And foul charged to Logan Ruddle, his first. Team's third. Neal at the line. First free throw for Jeffrey is good. Tavian Gilliam replacing Ethan Stambaugh here in the Buter lineup. Crusader basketball this season brought to you in part by Sunflower Electric Supply, by Wade Patton Insurance, by Dix Phillips 66, Buter Dental Care, and by Schmidt Electric. Jeff Neal goes 1 of 2 at the line. 20-14, 6-point game. Augusta's led by as many as 8 in this quarter. Here is Ruddle on a runner in the lane, missed. Rebound, Rylan Parker. Buter with a chance here to score right before the end of the quarter. Parker's got it right side circle. Now up top near the big Oriole at midcourt here at Augusta. Here's Grant Ricker on a drive and bumped and fouled. Driving right in front of the Augusta bench. Logan Ruddle picks up the foul. Couple of substitutions here. Sam Price, Logan Pfeiffer check into the Augusta lineup. Buter to play it in. 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Now 14 fouls in the half on the Orioles. Ricker's got it at the timeline. His team down 6. Isolated on Logan making Landon Riggs. Gilligan comes up to set the screen. Ball knocked away. Near steal. Ricker able to get it back. Plays it to Parker in the left corner for 3. Missed. Rebound tapped about. And that'll get us to the end of the first. And Augusta with a 6-point lead. 22-14. Orioles by 6 after 1. And we're back in 60 seconds with Crusader basketball on HKFM.
Holidays are right around the corner. Holly here with Holly Sweet Treats. Be sure to get your pre-orders in for corporate gift boxes and family desserts for the holidays. Follow us on social media, come see us at 205 South Main, or call 888-YUM.
At Dix Phillips 66, our family has kept motorists on the road for nearly 60 years. Hi, this is Janet Dick, inviting you to stop by our locally owned station at 1215 East 4th in Hutch. Dix offers top-tier gasoline, grab-and-go food options, and friendly service. Wherever you're headed, every journey begins with a stop at Dix Phillips 66, 4th and Stevens in Hutch.
Have an appliance that doesn't work or a yard full of scrap metal and don't know what to do with it? Hi, this is Kathy from Midwest Iron, and you can save the environment and put a little money in your pocket by bringing it to us at 700 South Main. Call us at 620-662-0551. Midwest Iron, recycling for tomorrow's environment.
Manufacturing facilities, warehouses, oil, fuel and water storage, grain elevators, product makers, rooftops, HVAC containment, refineries, garages, and more rely on the quality and integrity of WIFCO products. Go to WIFCOSP.com for more. WIFCO Steel Products, the experts in steel fabrication.
95.9 HKFM.
Well, the Orioles with the ball up 6 to start the second quarter. And a pass on the baseline is out of bounds. Strong pass to Brody Haskell, who's checked into the Augusta lineup now, a 5'11 freshman. So Coach Ryan Penny going pretty deep off his bench here. Parker, Gilliam, Neal, Willard, Trask, and Ricker are the 5 in there for the Crusaders. Here's Ryland Parker. Out front, Neal, far side to Ricker. Back to Parker. Ryland drives, shoots, missed. Rebound tapped off the glass and a foul. And they might get that on Tavian Gilliam. They will. It'll be the junior's first. Tavian first time in the starting lineup tonight. Picks up his first personal. And the third team foul. So Augusta will bring it the length of the floor against the press, and they throw it away. Rifle pass over to the far side in front of the Augusta student section, and there was nobody there to catch it. So the Crusaders will have it back on their half of the court. Far side, Jeffrey Neal to play it in. 7:19 to go here before halftime. Here's Ryland Parker in front court. Left side circle, Ricker gives up. Willard Trask back to Jeff Neal. Off to Parker, out high. Augusta man-to-man. Grant Ricker shoots a 3, rattles in, out, and back in. And Grant's got 9. Well, 20-17, down to a 3-point lead. Closest it's been in a while. Bueller will pick up full court pressure again. Augusta, Sam Price gets it across the timeline. They get it in to Logan Pfeiffer, and he's going to be called for a charge taken by Ryland Parker. That is the 10th team charge taken this year by the Crusaders. It's a foul on Pfeiffer. It'll be a turnover on the Orioles. And Bueller gets it back down just 3 now. Here's Ricker. Long 2, right side, and that swishes through. Grant's in double figures with 11, and it's a 1-point game. Augusta led in the first by 8. And that lead down to 1. Orioles coming the other way. We've got a hold on the Crusaders. As Ryland Parker's going to come out. And LaShawn Swanson-Roberts will replace him. That foul was on Grant Ricker, his first and the team's 4th. 2019, a 1-point game. Augusta works it into front court to our right. Logan Pfeiffer plays it up top to Caden McDaniel. Off to Riggs. Now pass up top deflected. Chased down by McDaniel at the timeline. Being guarded by Gilliam. Far side circle to McClanahan. Off a screen, he rolls right. Cut off by Ricker. Out high to Riggs. 6:07 to go in the second. Riggs being shadowed by Swanson-Roberts, and an illegal screen set by the Orioles. And a foul and another turnover. This will be charged to Caden McDaniel, his first. And the team's 6th. One more will put Bueller at the free throw line. Crusaders a chance to potentially retake the lead here, down by 1. 20-19. Here's Gilliam high on the right side. Now to Swanson-Roberts. Plays it up top to Ricker. Near side circle, Gilliam. Tavian is going to drive. Willard Trask gives up to Ricker for a 3. Splashes through! Grant Ricker! 4th 3 of the half, and Bueller retakes the lead, 22-20. And now another turnover. 3 straight possessions where Augusta has turned the ball over. 5:27 to play here in the half, and Bueller has the ball back up 2. Boy, what a comeback here in this, what a comeback here in this second quarter. Ricker back right side. He wants another three. He'll make another three. Grant Ricker is on fire. 5 threes now in the first half. 17 points and a timeout. Augusta 25-20. We're back in 30 seconds on HKFM.
At Dick's Phillips 66, our family has kept motorists on the road for nearly 60 years. Hi, this is Janet Dick, inviting you to stop by our locally owned station at 1215 East 4th in Hutch. Dick's offers top-tier gasoline, grab-and-go food options, and friendly service. Wherever you're headed, every journey begins with a stop at Dick's Phillips 66, 4th and Stevens in Hutch.
95.9 HKFM.
Well, not that long ago, the Crusaders were down 7, 20-13. It's now 25-20, and Buhner on a 12-0 run. And all 12 of those points belong to Grant Ricker. 5:18 to go in the second quarter. Augusta's led by as many as 8. Buhner hit the first 2 shots of the game, led 5-0. Then Augusta scored 12 unanswered to build an 8-point lead, 13-5. They were up 6 at the end of 1, but 12 second quarter points from Grant Ricker, and Buhner has the lead back here, 25-20. Augusta's turned it over 3 straight possessions, now making a 4th, and a steal by Matt Eddy. Eddy ahead to Gilliam, and lost the ball as he fed it to Gilliam in the lane. Gilliam trying to corral the ball for a potential shot, and it goes out of bounds off his hands. Back to Augusta. Substitution, Brody Haskell will check into the Augusta lineup. 5 on the floor for the Crusaders. Swanson, Roberts, Ricker, Eddy, Gilliam, and Willard Trask. Here's Augusta in the half court to our right with the basketball. Out high with it is Logan Pfeiffer. They play it off to Haskell. Far side to Blackwell. They feed it in the lane. McDaniel goes up for the shot and score it for the 6'6 senior. He's got 4. 25-22, 3-point game. Buhner with the lead of the ball. Ricker catch and shoot for 3. This time missed. Back iron. Eddy goes up high for the rebound. Put back, no. Gilliam with a rebound. Saves it out of the wing to Willard Trask. Diedrich will drive. Wraparound pass. Eddy. Layup missed. Rebound Matthew. Back up and scores it. Matthew Eddy. What effort by the senior. Not to be denied. 27-22. It's a 5-point game again. How about Mr. Eddy? Anytime is Eddy time. Augusta the other way, down by 5. 3:58 to play here in the second stanza. McClanahan has it out high. Boy, Willard Trask with a near steal. Jumper at the elbow, though. Logan Pfeiffer is good for 2. 27-24. Buhner the other way. Ricker gets tied up in that lane. And on the jump ball, the arrow will stay with the Crusaders. Stambaugh, Parker return. Swanson, Roberts, and Ricker. Grant's going to get a quick breather here. He'll go out of the ball game. Buhner to inbound. It'll be Ethan Stambaugh left side. Out of the wing to Willard Trask. 3:35 to play here before halftime. Buhner by 3, 27-24. Ryland Parker on a drive and a dish to Willard Trask. Now up top to Stambaugh. Back to Parker. Far side Gilliam. Here's Diedrich at the foul line on Kaiser. Nice play inside Eddy, and a foul. That'll put Matt at the line. The foul on Isaiah Blackwell. That's a great play by Willard Trask, who forced Eddy's defender to come up. Let him cut underneath. Missed the shot, but a foul. First on Blackwell, 7th team foul. And 2 opportunities at the line for Matt Eddy. Eddy, who missed the first and missed the second. That was 2 of 2 before those 2 attempts on the year. He's not been there a ton, but missed 2 there. 3 minutes to go in the half. Augusta works it into half court, and Eddy with a reach-in foul on Gavin Kaiser. And that'll be the second on Matthew. Jeff Neal in. Matt Eddy out here at the 3-minute mark. 3 minutes to go in the second. That is the 5th team foul on the Crusaders. 27-24. Orioles with the ball. Kaiser back in there. He set some time with 2 fouls. Key piece in this Augusta lineup. McClanahan's got it up top to McDaniel. Near side Haskell. Up top now with 3. Short by Blackwell. Rebound inside. Foul on the floor. Is going to be charged to Jeffrey Neal. That'll be the first on Jeff's 6th team foul. And Buehler will put Augusta in the bonus with 1 more foul. Orioles are going to play it in here off the baseline to the right of the basket with 2:39 to play. 27-24. They'll lob it up top to McDaniel. The big guy takes the 3, missed. Too strong. Rebound Jeffrey Neal. And then Neal trying to play it to Willard Trask, who wasn't looking for the pass up the floor. Stole it away. Layup inside. Missed. And a blocking foul by Jeff Neal on a miss by Isaiah Blackwell. And the junior will have 2 coming at the line. That foul on Jeffrey will be his 2nd and the team's 7th. Crusader basketball brought to you in part by Wifco Steel Products, by Daylight Donuts, Midway Motors, by Rod's Tire and Service, and by Newfelt's Flooring. Ricker in, Neal out. Pfeiffer in, replacing Kaiser for Augusta. And Blackwell, who missed the first of 2 at the line. 2nd on the way is good to make it a 2-point game. Scoring is slowed down here late in this second quarter. 27-25, a 2-point game. Grant Ricker with the ball to our left. Gives up top of the circle to fellow senior Ethan Stambaugh. Now pass back to Ricker. The right wing from Ryland Parker is deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with the Crusaders. Our coverage tonight live from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. Online at allensamuelshutch.com. Here's Stambaugh. Down low baseline to Willard Trask. Up top, Ryland Parker with a catch. Far side, Stambaugh. 27-25, Buehler by 2. Stambaugh works it inside. 10-footer, in and out, no good. Gilliam off the window, put back, no. Taps it loose, taken by Augusta. McDaniel the other way across that timeline. Minute 49 to go here. Haskell works it in the lane and banks it in and ties the game at 27. Evened up with a minute 37 to go before halftime. Buehler the other way trying to retake this lead. Willard Trask off to Gilliam, now to Parker. Parker plays it to Willard Trask, who is fouled from behind. That should be a 1-and-1 opportunity. As they call that foul on Haskell. It'll be his first, team's 8th. It's going to put Diedrich Willard Trask at the line for 1-and-1. LaShawn Swanson Roberts returning here to the Buehler lineup. Diedrich's first free throw missed. So Buehler has not made good on their free throw opportunities so far in this game. They're just 1 of 5. Augusta 1:10 to go, looking to reclaim the lead. Kaiser inside, strong to the bucket. Count the shot. And a foul on LaShawn Swanson Roberts. So a chance for a 3-point play. Trying to take the charge inside, and he didn't get it. Here comes A.J. Thetford into the Buehler lineup, the 6'2 junior. Well, Coach David Bryant is livid that he took. He is insisting that Swanson took the charge. Coach Bryant. Coach Bryant is furious. And now I think there is a warning on Coach Bryant, who is just furious over the foul called on Swanson Roberts, insisting that he took the charge. Now the officials are huddled up at midcourt. And, Kaiser's going to get this free throw here. He made the bucket. Augusta by 2. Chance for a three-point play. Kaiser 2 of 2 at the line here in the half. And now they just teed up Coach Bryant. Coach Bryant is furious. And I didn't feel like he was hollering at the official there. He was trying to talk up his players, but just livid is Coach David Bryant. And that's not a normal thing for him. Maybe trying to get his players fired up a little bit here. Now Kaiser's going to shoot 2 technicals. All of this started when LaShawn Swanson-Roberts tried to take a charge inside on Gavin Kaiser, who makes the first technical free throw. They count the bucket. They count the bucket and call a foul on Roberts. And that started this whole thing. And now Kaiser, by the time it's all over, I'm confused here. Why are they giving him? Okay, one more. I'm really confused. So it ends up being a 5-point play. And now it's 32-27. It's pandemonium. So Augusta will have the ball because of the technical. 1:06 to go, and they have taken what was a Buhler 5-point lead and turned it into a 5-point lead of their own. It's a 10-0 Augusta run here. 5 of that came in that last possession on free throws and a 2-point shot. There's a miss by Augusta up top. Rebound Buhler, 47 seconds to play. Here's Willard Trask off the standby. Ethan, right wing 3, short. LaShawn Swanson-Roberts missed an easy bunny inside of the putback, but gets his own rebound, flips it at the cup as he's knocked to the deck. And the sophomore guard is fouled. He'll have 2 coming here at the line. This is a little chippy here in the second quarter. Foul stops the clock with 36 seconds to go. It is on Marcus McClanahan, his first. LaShawn Swanson-Roberts, 1 of 2 at the year at the stripe. And he makes the first here, and that stops a 10-0 Augusta run. Logan Ruddle in, Isaiah Blackwell out for Augusta. LaShawn's second free throw missed, in and out, no good. Rebound Augusta. Buhler has not been able to capitalize on free throws here in this half. 32-28, lead is 4. 25 seconds to go. Well, you sure think that Coach Petty wants his team to play for a final shot here. Down to 19 to shoot. Augusta to our right in the half court. And the big fella McDaniel's got it out near the timeline. Guarded by Thetford, almost turned him over. McDaniel drives. They'll kick it off to McClanahan. Now to Riggs. Off to McClanahan. They're not even going to get a shot off. What a terrible possession. What a unfortunate way to end the half for Augusta, as they don't even get a shot off. And that gets us to halftime. And Augusta by 4 in a back and forth game. Buhler led early by 5. Augusta built an 8-point lead. And the Crusaders twice by 5 in the second quarter. It's Augusta by 4 here at halftime. 32-28 at halftime. The Crusaders lead it over the Orioles. And we'll recap our first half coming up and much more on the way in our Prairie Bank of Kansas halftime report. We're live tonight from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth on HKFM.
To the Prairie Bank of Kansas halftime report. Coming up, Aaron and Chris recap tonight's first half. And we'll catch up with other coaches and athletes in This Week in Crusader Sports. 95.9 HKFM.
At Morton Salt in South Hutch, we're passionate about what we do and how we do it. That's because we're helping to improve people's lives in more ways and places than ever before. Hi, this is Evan Moody, General Manager. To learn more, go to mortonsalt.com.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Hutchinson, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Sheila Metzger, agent at the Sheila Metzger Agency. Call me at 665-0400 and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance.
As your community bank, Prairie Bank of Kansas is always looking for ways to make banking more convenient, like e-statements. Eliminate the need to file your monthly statements. Now you can be notified the moment your statement is available and easily access it online. Sign up for e-statements online at prairiebankks.com or visit one of our locations in Stafford, Buhler, Inman, or Hutchinson. Prairie Bank of Kansas. How banking should be.
Some big games coming up on Saturday on Ad Astra Radio. The KU men's basketball team ranked 9th in the nation, coming off a dominating performance over the Missouri Tigers, 95-67. As Kevin McCullough Jr. had a big game with 21 points, and Jalen Wilson another double-double, 24 points and 10 rebounds. The Jayhawks will be back at Allen Fieldhouse for a 3-game homestand, taking on another blue blood in college basketball, number 14, the Indiana Hoosiers, as coverage starts on 94.7 KSKU at 9:30. And the Wichita State Shockers broke a school record, forcing 23 Mississippi Valley State turnovers in a 71-48 win on Tuesday. The Shockers will take on Oklahoma State at Intrust Bank Arena starting at 8 o'clock, and you can hear that one on Kansas Rocks 100.3 with pregame at 7. Also on Saturday, one final high school broadcast before the Christmas break as the McPherson Bullpups are playing in the 8-10 Varsity Showcase at Shawnee Mission Northwest High School against several Kansas City area teams. The McPherson girls will play St. James Academy, and we'll have pregame coverage starting at 3:30, while the McPherson boys team take on the host, Shawnee Mission Northwest. That one will start around 5:30. And on Sunday, the Kansas City Chiefs are huge favorites over the lowly 1-11 Houston Texans, but it's still a big game for the Kansas City Chiefs as they can clinch the AFC West division with a victory over the Texans. The Chiefs lead the all-time series against the Texans 8-5 as they last met up in 2020 with a Chiefs victory 34-20. So Kansas City will look for its 11th win of the season with a noon kickoff from NRG Stadium in Houston, and you can hear this one with pregame coverage starting at 11 o'clock on 96.7 KMPK. Other games in the NFL this week have the Dallas Cowboys trying to stay within striking distance of NFC East leader Philadelphia. They'll play at Jacksonville with a noon kickoff. And the Denver Broncos were officially eliminated from the playoffs last week, but they'll try to play spoiler, taking on the Arizona Cardinals from Denver with a 3:05 kickoff. That's a look at your halftime sports. Time to get you back out to your high school games.
This is Cindy Couchman, Superintendent of Buhler Schools, where we are proud to offer an exceptional adult learning and K-12 virtual school alternative with Ad Astra Virtual Academy. If you are considering a virtual educational setting with certified instructors, find out more at Ad Astra Virtual Academy at usd313.org.
Advanced Physical Therapy of Hutchinson offers the most comprehensive physical therapy in the area. Our therapists at Advanced Physical Therapy are trained in multiple specialties such as women's health, dry needling, hand therapy, and orthopedics. If getting in to see your physician is difficult, Advanced Physical Therapy may be able to see you without a referral. We pride ourselves in one-on-one goal-oriented therapy to help reduce your pain and get back to doing the things you love. Call Advanced Physical Therapy or visit our website at aptclinics.com and see how we can help you live at your physical best.
The right price for protection is easier to find than you might think. Contact me, Andrew Parr, your Allstate agent in Hutchinson, for a free quote. Protection shouldn't be pricey. Call me today or stop by the office at 13th and Main in Midtown Hutchinson. Are you in good hands?
95.9 HKFM.
Well, back here at halftime, it's been a back-and-forth game tonight. Hitter opened up the game on a 5-0 run. They led 5-0 early, then 12 straight points from Augusta in that first quarter. They built an 8-point lead, 13-5. The Orioles led by 6, 20-14 at the end of one. Grant Ricker on fire to start to the second quarter. Scored 12 straight points for Buter, including 3 3-pointers. He's got 5 trays in the game. And Buter went from down 6 at the end of one to up 5, 25-20. With 5:18 to go in the second quarter, Buter would score only 3 points in that final 5:18. Orioles 32-28 at the break. Big stretch there late was a attempted charge taken by LaShawn Swanson on a layup by Gavin Kaiser. They called the bucket good, and the blocking foul on Swanson. Kaiser made good on the free throw. And then Coach David Bryant, who was very disagreed with the call strongly, called for a warning and then eventually a technical. And Kaiser made 2 more free throws. That was a 5-point swing in the game. Augusta went from down 10 to up, or down 5 to up 5. They lead it by 4, 32-28 at the break. Difference in this game right now would appear to be the free throw line, where Augusta is 6 of 7. Buter is just 2 of 7. They have not been able to take advantage of free throw opportunities so far. Grant Ricker leads all scorers with 17 at the break. Rylan Parker with 5. LaShawn Swanson Roberts with 1. Jeffrey Neal with 1. And Matthew Eddy with 4. Hitting scorer for Augusta is Gavin Kaiser with 11. Marcus McClanahan has 6. Logan Ruddle with 4. Isaiah Blackwell with 1. Caden McDaniel with 4. Logan Pfeiffer with 2. And Brody Haskell with 2. 32-28 here at halftime. In our Buter Dental Care scoreboard, our Lady Crusaders break a 3-game losing streak. They built as much as a double-digit lead in the second half and win 48-41 over Augusta. 15, a new career high for Sammy Brooks. Natalia Crafels and Charlie Baxter also in double figures. Crafels had 12 and Baxter with 10. For Augusta, leading scorer was Aspen Peterson with 14. And Buter wins it 48-41 to improve to 2-3 on the season. Our C-Team girls lost on a free throw with time expired. I believe it was 25-24. That was the final. C-Team girls with a heartbreaker here tonight. We'll have some time off before the start of the January schedule. Christmas and New Year's, and then at Winfield on January 4th. 32-28, second half. Coming up here from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth on HKFM.
More of the Prairie Bank of Kansas halftime report coming up after this. Prairie Bank of Kansas, your locally owned full-service bank since 1886. The Buhler Crusaders play on 95.9 HKFM.
We're here to keep you rolling. Rod's Tire and Service.
Holidays are right around the corner. Holly here with Holly Sweet Treats. Be sure to get your pre-orders in for corporate gift boxes and family desserts for the holidays. Follow us on social media, come see us at 205 South Main, or call 888-YUM.
From finding that perfect car for college, switching to the minivan life, or finally getting your dream ride, Midway Motors is ready to help. Stop by one of our 6 locations across central Kansas or learn more at midwaymotors.com. Midway Motors, for every mile of life.
Neufeld Flooring, proud supporter of Buhler High School activities. We are your experts for all your floor covering needs. Please make an appointment to visit us at 110 West 2nd, downtown Buhler, or give us a call at 620-543-2274. Go Crusaders!
95.9 HKFM.
Well, hi, everybody. Welcome back here from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth there in West Court side at Hooter Gym in Augusta today. Lady Crusaders 1, guys down 4 at the break. Buhler should have the ball here to start the second half. Actually, it's going to be Augusta ball to start the second half. Same starting 5, McClanahan, Riggs, McDaniel, Kaiser for Augusta, Stambaugh, Winter Trask, Gilliam, Eddy and Ricker for the Crusaders. And ball knocked loose in the lane. And Ethan Stambaugh is going to get tied up on the deck with Caden McDaniel. Fans wanted a travel call, but they're going to call it jump ball, and the arrow will give the ball to the Crusaders. 17 in the first half, including 5 threes from Grant Ricker. Still looking for who else is really going to contribute in that scoring. Rylan Parker certainly has the potential. He had 5 points off the bench, not getting the start for the first time tonight. Instead, Tavian Gilliam in that starting lineup. Here's Ricker right side. Out front to Stambaugh. 7:09 to go here in the third quarter. And Willard Trask, pass in the corner, deflected out of bounds off Augusta's Gavin Kaiser. It'll stay with the Crusaders to our right. Here in the second half, down by 4. Feet inside. Ricker. And they call him for traveling. Boy, there have been some curious calls in the girls' game earlier tonight. And now the same here in the guys' game. Some calls to a little puzzling. Augusta on a beater turnover with it back. Here's Riggs, the left side. He was active when he had the ball in his hands in the first half. Out front, McClanahan, a 3 off a screen, missed. Rebound, Matt Eddy. Ahead to Gilliam. Gilliam one-on-one against McDaniel. Shot too strong. Rebound, Pfeiffer. And then Augusta sped up a little bit, throws it away. Crusader basketball this season brought to you in part by the Prairie Bank of Kansas, by Heston Bakery, Erickson Custom Building, by Crusader Booster Club, and by Idea Tech. Peter's got to dig down deep. We really want this win going into the break. Down 4 here, 32-28, 6:10 to play in the third. Here is Gilliam off to Willard Trask. Diedrich out high to Grant Ricker. Ricker back to Diedrich at the foul line. Dumps it inside. Matt Eddy, easy layup for 2, and Matt's got 6. Diedrich leads the team in assists. One of the best passers in this bunch. And a nice look there. 32-30. Down to a 2-point game. 5:46 to go. Here in the third. Kaiser for 3. Missed off the front of the rim. Rebound, Tavian Gilliam. Up that floor to Ricker. Grant to Stambaugh in that lane. Contact and a charge taken by Kaiser. Ethan Stambaugh will pick up the foul. His second. Each team has taken a charge now in the game. So the foul and the turnover will go back the other way. Augusta by 2, 32-30. Kaiser slides it right side circle to McDaniel. Now off a screen to Riggs. Up top to McDaniel. They play it to Pfeiffer. 5:10 to go here in the half. And what do we got? A whistle and a timeout, Augusta. 5:08 to go in the third. Timeout on the floor, 32-30. Orioles by 2. And we're back in 30 seconds on HKFM.
Out with the old and in with the new. And Allen Samuels in Hutch can get you in your new ride today. They'll pay top dollar for your trade and get you the financing you deserve on your new vehicle as you drive into 2023. New inventory is on the ground. They also have a great selection of pre-owned vehicles as well. Trucks, sedans, SUVs. Visit us today on the giant corner of 30th and Lorraine. You can even shop online 24/7 at AllenSamuelsHutch.com. And as Mr. Samuels always says,
come by, let's be friends.
95.9 HKFM.
Well, fans, you can nominate your mom for the Scooters Coffee Mom of the Game. Click on the Mom of the Game at adastraradio.com. We'll select a different winning mom to be the Scooters Coffee Mom of the Game during each home game broadcast this season. Scooters Coffee in Hutchinson and McPherson. Be amazing. Our Crusader basketball coverage brought to you in part by People's Bank and Trust, by Rise Up Reno, Prairie Star Health Center by Hutchinson Community College and by Fee Insurance. 32-30. It's Augusta with the ball by 2 to our left in the half court. Landon Riggs has it in his hand. Deshaun Swanson-Roberts in the game now for the Crusaders. 3, right side, short by McClanahan. Rebound out of bounds to the Crusaders. So Bueller chance to tie or retake the lead here. Outscored Augusta by 2 in that second quarter, 14-12. 12 of that, though, was from Grant Ricker. Isaiah Blackwell and Brody Haskell have returned to the Augusta lineup. It is Swanson-Roberts, Ricker, Gilliam, Willard-Trask, and Eddie on the floor for the Crusaders. And here is Diedrich with a jumper at the foul line, missed. Rebound tapped to Swanson-Roberts. Ricker has it out high. Diedrich still looking for his shot here early in the season. Sets a screen. Ricker pull up elbow jumper, missed. Rebound, Kaiser inside for Augusta. Orioles the other way by 2. And ball poked away from behind McDaniel in the lane. It'll stay with the Orioles as Marcus McClanahan will return for Augusta. Jeffrey Neal replacing Matt Eddy in the lineup for the Crusaders. .425 to go in this third quarter. Orioles to play it into Kaiser, who is tied up and fouled. That's a good foul there. Kaiser was in good position. He'll actually call the foul on Willard-Trask. It'll be his first. Augusta to play it in. McDaniel catch and shoot in the lane and scores it. 34-30, a 4-point game. Crusaders left to right the other way. Jeff Neal, far side, Swanson-Roberts, baseline, Willard-Trask. Oh, now a steal. Ball taken away by Ruddle, layup good. Augusta by 6, 36-30. Bueller just goes through these stretches where they cannot score. See if they can find a spark here. Here's Ricker near side circle. Grant rotates into the lane. Swanson-Roberts up top to Ricker for a 3. Missed, short. Rebound Kaiser. Augusta by 6. Here comes McDaniel inside. Shot missed. Put back though good by Isaiah Blackwell. And Augusta by 8, 38-30. Orioles back in front. Now we've got a collision. There's no timeout. There was some contact, no foul there. Timeout by Coach David Bryant. Bueller down 8 again, 38-30, 3:22 to go in the third. Looking for some offense. We're back in 30 seconds on HKFM.
Trying to enjoy a fun event can be difficult after the loss of a loved one. Unanswered questions, feelings of stress and grief are only natural. As the owner and director of Inman Funeral Home, I bring over 25 years of experience bringing comfort and empathy during time of loss. Rely on me to guide you through all aspects of planning a funeral service with compassion, dignity, and respect. I'm Athena Johnson with Inman Funeral Home. Find me at inmanfh.com.
95.9 HKFM.
38-30, Augusta starts this third quarter on a 6-2 run. 3:22 to go in the third. Ryland Parker has checked into the ballgame out of the timeout, replacing Tavian Gilliam. So Parker, Ricker, Neal, Willard-Trask, and Swanson-Roberts. Bueller ball looking for a bucket. Just one field goal so far in this quarter. That's a layup by Matthew Eddy, who's on the bench at the moment. Grant Ricker's got it near side circle. Out front to LaShawn, near side Grant for 3. This one pops. Big bucket there for Grant Ricker, 38-33. And it's a 5-point game. Boy, he can get hot. Augusta the other way. They work it up top to Logan Ruddle. Ruddle's going to drive left side lane line. Boy, nobody picked him up inside. No, they're going to say charge taken by Jeff Neal. Jeffrey slid in there at the last minute and took the charge. And I think that frustrated Coach Ryan Petty a little bit, who, similar to a charge called on Bueller, or a blocking foul called on Bueller in the first half. Now that charge there taken by Neal, and Coach Petty a little bit frustrated. That's the second charge taken tonight by the Crusaders. First foul of the half on the Orioles. Charge to Logan Ruddle, that's his third. Bueller with the ball inside. Neal gets position and scores it. Nice feed from Swanson Roberts, and the layup is good. And down to a 3-point game, 38-35. 2:27 to go in the third. Augusta nearly turns it over in front of their own bench. And Coach Ryan Petty wants another timeout. Tight game here in the second half. 2:23 to go in the third. 38-35, back in 30 seconds on HKFM.
If you're getting ready to buy or sell land, start a building project, or have a property line in question, call Alpha Land Surveys. With over 30 years of experience, you can trust Alpha Land Surveys. Call 728-0012 or go to alphalandsurveys.com.
At Dick's Phillips 66, our family has kept motorists on the road for nearly 60 years. Hi, this is Janet Dick, inviting you to stop by our locally owned station at 1215 East 4th in Hutch. Dick's offers top-tier gasoline, grab-and-go food options, and friendly service. Wherever you're headed, every journey begins with a stop at Dick's Phillips 66, 4th and Stevens in Hutch.
95.9 HKFM.
Our timeouts in game this year brought to you by Pile Law. Have you or someone you know been injured at work? Tom at Pile Law has over 25 years experience helping injured workers. As a bucket out of the timeout, good by Caden McDaniel. Boy, Coach Petty really good at calling those inbounds plays. Now a turnover and a pass to the far side of the Crusaders, as Augusta again is back up by 5, 40-35. Orioles across the timeline with it, up by 5. Blackwell with it, left side circle. Cut off by Swanson Roberts, out high to McDaniel, far side to Riggs. Out to Caleb Martin. Near side Blackwell, he'll drive, create space, and scores it inside. And just like that, it's a 7-point game again. Buetler's got to figure out a way to better protect the paint. Come the Crusaders. Layup missed by Willard Trask. Lots of contact, no call. Rebound Augusta. Up 7, 42-35. Shot inside, missed. And I think they're going to call a shove. It's going to put Landon Riggs at the line for 2. Bueller just got to figure out a way to better protect the inside. Because that's Augusta's game. They're not looking for jump shots. They're looking to get to the bucket. Free throw missed by Riggs. Tavian Gilliam, Matt Eddy return for the Crusaders. Ricker and Neal are going to come out here. One more at the line for Riggs to make it an 8-point game again. Bueller had whittled it from 8 down to 3. Now it's 7. Second free throw, no good, but Augusta with a rebound, and the stick back is good by Martin. Boy, just struggling inside. 44-35. Lead is 9. Largest in the game for the Orioles now. The previous high was 8. Here's Parker. 15-footer missed, gets his own rebound. Baseline to Eddy. Interesting who scores in this lineup without Ricker in there. It's going to have to be Parker. 3 missed. Rebound tapped about. Nearly saved by Matt Eddy. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Augusta ball. Substitutions for Augusta. Kaiser, McClanahan, and Ruddle all check back into the Oriole lineup. 51 seconds to go in the third, and a 9-point game, 44-35. Orioles to play it in length to the floor here. Gilliam deflected the first attempt. Now they get it into Riggs, who falls down with the ball. sandwiched between two Crusaders. They're going to call a foul on Tavian Gilliam. Second on Tavian, 14 foul of the half on the Crusaders. 48 seconds to play here. Big win for one of these two. And just one to start the year. Buter 1-3, Augusta 1-2. Caden McDaniel up near the timeline with it. Plays it off to Landon Riggs. Gonna have to buckle down on the inside here late in this game. Most of Augusta's offense tonight has been right at the rim. Orioles came in only averaging 47 points a game. 15 seconds to go here in the third, and they're at 44. Ruddle's got it up near the timeline to Riggs. 6 to shoot. Riggs dribbling through traffic to Kaiser. All kinds of contact, and they're going to call a blocking foul on LaShawn Swanson-Roberts for the second time in this game on Gavin Kaiser. So the bucket good by Kaiser to make it 11 points. He can make it 12 at the free throw line. They just have not been able to protect the paint. Kaiser perfect, 5 of 5 at the line. And a free throw missed, but Augusta with an offensive board. And the putback by Kaiser, the buzzer misses. And that'll get us to the end of the third. Your score, Augusta 46. And Buter 35, an 11-point game going to the final 8 minutes. We're back in 60 seconds on HKFM.
Paying too much for health insurance? I'm Ashley McClure with IVP Benefits Consulting Group. As an independent agency, we represent every major carrier and can find your company the best rates available. Call me today at 620-904-7010 or go to ashliecanhelp.com.
1947. It was the year the McKenzie Paint and Body Shop opened for business. That's over 70 years they've been serving the mid-Kansas area with quality workmanship, excellent refinishing, paint, and restoration. McKenzie Paint and Body Shop specializes in foreign and domestic vehicles. Insurance claims are welcome and 24-hour towing and recovery service is available. At McKenzie Paint and Body Shop, they take the dents out of accidents. Just over the bridge at 45 Kansas Avenue in South Hutchinson.
95.9 HKFM.
Well, back from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth, Crusader basketball brought to you this season in part by Adams Brown Strategic Allies and the CPAs by I Need a Cleaners. Holly Sweet Treats by Apex Shears and by Alpha Land Surveys. 46-35. 8 minutes to play. Augusta with the ball up by 11. They had a 4-point lead at halftime, and they grow that to 11 in the third quarter. There's Kaiser inside, shot missed, out of bounds. Who did that ball go out off of? Wow. They're going to call that off Matt Eddy. So Augusta will keep it. McDaniel out high. They play it off to Ruddle. Off a screen, McDaniel. Far side, Ruddle. Up top, McDaniel. Augusta by 11 and in no hurry here. 7:15 to play. Like Buter, Augusta can really kind of get stuck in neutral on offense at times. Yeah, there's a spin move and a drive. Shot missed inside. Grant Ricker holding on to his wrist. He was defending Ruddle, who got to the bucket, holding on to his right wrist. There was all kinds of contact after the rebound. And the ball ends up out of bounds. It's going to be Crusader ball after the missed shot. Here is Eddie. Off to Gilliam, now to Stambaugh. Stambaugh, free throw line jumper, missed. Rebound McDaniel, outlet to Kaiser. Kaiser's going to go right to the bucket. Stambaugh trying to take the charge, and he will get it. Boy, that was an obvious one and just a silly mistake by Kaiser. Should have recognized it. Stambaugh was growing roots there and takes the charge. Third foul on Gavin Kaiser. He's going to come out of the ball game, replaced by Logan Pfeiffer. Still an 11-point game, 46-35, 6:27 to go. Officials now huddled up for a moment. Peter's going to have it linked to the floor. It's Ricker, Willard, Trask, Gilliam, Eddie, and Stambaugh, the 5 on the floor for the Crusaders. Peter won 18 games a year ago, 18-5 to the state tournament. But a much different team than that team without 3 starters. Still trying to figure themselves out. Here's a Ricker trying to work it inside, and he draws contact and a foul. There's going to be a blocking foul on Pfeiffer. That'll be his second. Third team foul of the Orioles. Isaiah Blackwell replacing Marcus McClanahan in the Oriole lineup. Ethan Stambaugh to play it in. Inside Matt Eddy, shot blocked. Gets the rebound to Gilliam. Jumper at the foul line, missed. Rebound Blackwell. Orioles up that floor. Ball knocked loose. Augusta able to save it. And a coach timeout by Coach Ryan Petty. Pile on timeout with the 5:56 to go in the game. 46-35 Augusta. We're back in 30 seconds on HKFM.
We work to prevent youth from ever starting damaging behaviors. It's important that we invest resources in kids who should never have to deal with substance use disorder, mental health crisis, or suicidal ideas. Protecting our kids protects our upcoming adults, our businesses, and our community. Let's support our youth and show them the tools to be successful now and in their futures. Support our kids, join our prevention network, or make a donation at riseupreno.org. Rise up, Reno.
95.9 HKFM.
Well, we've been live tonight from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. KU basketball, KU and Indiana, a couple of Blue Bloods tomorrow in Lawrence. 11 o'clock tip-off, 9:30 for the Crimson and Blue show on 94.7 KSKU. High school basketball, Crusaders will be off until January 4th when they play at Winfield, and then at Mulvane and at Circle before the Salina Invitational. Augusta to play it in 46-35, 5:56 to go here in the fourth. An 11-point game. Orioles in the left corner, a 3, short by Isaiah Blackwell. Rebound Crusaders, Eddie ahead, Gilliam layup good. First points of the night for Tavian, finally a bucket. Neither team had scored in the fourth quarter until that basket. 46-37, lead down to 9. Augusta the other way, inside Blackwell, blocked out of bounds by Matt Eddy. It'll stay with the Orioles. Gavin Kaiser with those 4 fouls going to check back in for the Orioles. And Isaiah Blackwell will go out. Well, Buhner swept Augusta twice last year here at home. On January 7th, Crusaders won 65-57 in a tight game. Inside, boy, they're so good at those inbounds plays. 2 misses for McDaniel. Loose on the deck, all kinds of contact again. And then Augusta throws the ball out of bounds. Buhner put a whooping on Augusta in the Fieldhouse last year on February 18th, 57-38. You're down 9, 3-possession game, 5:14 to go. They've got the ball left to right to Ricker on the right side circle. 46-37. And a shot inside by Grant missed. Rebound Orioles. Just across the timeline. Near side circle to Ruddle. He'll drive, missed the shot inside. And they're going to call a charge on Ruddle, taken by Diedrich Willard-Trask. Bueller's 4th charge tonight. It'll be the 4th foul on Ruddle. He becomes the first player with 4 fouls in the game. Kaiser has 3 for Augusta. Nobody with more than 2 for the Crusaders. 15th foul on the Orioles. 46-37, 4:44 left. Here's Ricker, right side circle. Off a screen. Let's fly a 3. It was tipped. Blackwell for Augusta got a hand on it. Taken by the Orioles. And Riggs with it across the timeline. And the whistle blows. They're going to call a foul on Grant Ricker. I think the Bueller faithful behind us. Oh, wow. I'm not sure where that foul came from. 2nd on Grant, 6th team foul. 1 more puts Augusta in the bonus. Orioles with the ball. Kaiser with it, far side Riggs. Thought about the 3, doesn't take it. Plays it to McDaniel, near side circle to Blackwell. Augusta at this point dribbling the air out of the basketball. Boy, Kaiser travels, got caught off balance. He got sandwiched between a couple of defenders and fell off balance, tried to throw the ball away but couldn't. Tried to throw it to a teammate. Instead, it's a turnover. Bueller's got to find a way to take advantage of these opportunities. Augusta's giving them chances to get back in the game, but they've got to score, down 9, 46-37. Ryland Parker's got it, off to Grant Ricker. Ricker to Willard-Trask. Well, he had Parker wide open to the wing. Passed it up instead. Ricker will take it in the far corner, and Grant knocks down his 6th 3 of the game, and it's a 6-point game and a silly foul coming the other way. Oh, you don't want that. 46-40, and that's going to put Augusta at the line for a 1-and-1. Augusta struggles to score at times. You don't want to give them opportunities. That is the 3rd foul on Grant Ricker. Isaiah Blackwell, 1 of 2 at the line here in the game. He'll be there shooting 1-and-1. 6-foot junior with 5 points tonight. Free throw is good. Yeah, you just got a little momentum. Can't make a play like that. Crusader basketball brought to you in part by Allstate agent Andrew Parr, by Midwest Iron and Metal, Red Rock Auto Center, by the Medicine Shop, and by Edgar Family Dental. 2 free throws good by Isaiah Blackwell at the 3:28 mark, and it's 48-40. Here's Parker on a drive to the bucket. The sophomore with a dish for 2 and a foul. Nice job of getting in the lane for Ryland Parker. That makes it a 6-point game again, 48-42. 3:23 left, and 1 opportunity for Ryland Parker. The foul is the 4th on Gavin Kaiser. That'll put Ryland Parker at the line. Ryland Parker's first free throw try tonight, and it's up and good. So he's got 6 points, and Bueller's whittled it down to 5, 48-43. Augusta the other way, ball deflected out of bounds. I think it went off Diedrich Willard-Trask, who went flying out of bounds after it. Great hustle by the senior, couldn't get to it, but it's going to stay with the Orioles. Riggs to inbound. And Swanson Roberts with a steal ahead. Here comes Ryland Parker up that floor. It's a 5-point game. Ricker for 3, missed. Rebound Augusta. Pulled down by Logan Ruddle. Boy, Ruddle nearly traveled with the ball. He had bodies flying everywhere. Orioles. Coach Petty trying to get his team to settle down here. McClanahan's got it the far side. Gives up to Kaiser. Now playing with 4 fouls. 2:49 to go. Up top, Riggs with the basketball. Boy, that three would have erupted the Buhler crowd if it had gone in. Orioles, Riggs out high, plays it to McDaniel. Off to McClanahan. Out front, Kaiser. 2:27 to play. Oh, McDaniel wide open inside for the layup. 50-43, a 7-point game, and now they call carrying the basketball on Ryland Parker. Timeout, Crusaders. 2:15 to play, and a 7-point game, 50-43. Back in 30 seconds on HKFM.
Hi, I'm Kristen Gillespie, and when you come see Dr. Travis Gillespie at the Dental Center in Hutch, my husband and our staff will take the time to listen to your concerns and will give you the best options available for you and your family's needs. At the Dental Center in Hutch, we provide high-quality, state-of-the-art dental care in our comfortable and newly renovated office. We enjoy working with all ages of patients, especially the little ones. Don't you agree, girls?
Of course. Happy teeth for you and me. Come see our dad, Dr. Gillespie.
95.9 HKFM.
50-43, 2:15 left, a 7-point lead, and Buhler turns the ball over. Pulled within 5, but now they've got to find a way to get another stop and get the ball back. Buhler led by 5 early in the game. Augusta led by 8 in the second quarter. It was a 6-point game at halftime. Buhler led twice by 5 in the third. Augusta by as many as 11 here in this second half. And the Orioles just threw it away, trying to get it down on the baseline to McDaniel. 2 minutes to go. There's still time in this game, but you've got to score. 5 on the floor here. Willard Trask, Parker, Ricker, Gilliam, and Swanson Roberts for the Crusaders. And Ryland Parker will bring it across the timeline left to right. Picked up by Riggs. Here's Ricker off a screen, and a 3 missed. Rebound Kaiser. Boy, Augusta's been huge on the boards tonight. Orioles now with a minute 46 left. Looks like they're going to get that second win of the year. Buhler will go into Christmas break trying to figure out how to get more offense more consistently, and also you heard Grant Ricker talk about it earlier this year. Still got some work to do defensively as well. There's a foul that's going to put Landon Riggs at the line. Still 1-1. The foul on Ryland Parker, his first. Landon Riggs is 0 of 2 at the stripe in the game. He'll have 1-1 here. Front end is in and out, no good. Rebound tapped out of bounds by Augusta. So a minute 33 to go. Still a chance, still just a 7-point game. Bucket here, and Jeff Neal is going to replace Tavian Gilliam. Ryland Parker will bring it across the timeline left to right. Out high to Swanson. Roberts. LaShawn drives, gives it off to Willard Trask. Boy, there's Ricker through traffic in the lane, gets to the bucket. Teardrop won't fall. Rebound, and oh my goodness. A rebound, and Grant Ricker ends up upside down, getting tangled up on the rebound with Gavin Kaiser. Those two went after it. I don't know whose fault that was at all, but wow. Just going after the loose rebound, and they end up tangled up. don't even think they're going to call a foul here. Well, the three officials are huddled up in midcourt. No foul has been called on either team. But after that missed shot in the lane by Ricker, Grant and Gavin Kaiser for Augusta going after the rebound. Grant Ricker ended up upside down and tumbled along with Kaiser. Both end up on the floor. And the officials at midcourt. This has been a tough place to play over the years, and it's been chippy tonight. The Crusaders coming back out onto the floor. Left the huddle on the sideline, and now the officials are sending everybody back to their sidelines. So they're going to call double fouls. They're going to call the initial foul on Grant Ricker on the rebound. And that is going to be a 1-and-1 for Augusta. And then they're going to call an intentional foul on Gavin Kaiser, who is going to foul out of the game with 1:14 to go. Probably the right call to give both parties some responsibility there. So 1-and-1 opportunity for Kaiser before he fouls out of the game. He will get the 2 free throws because that foul happened before he fouled out. So this will be a 1-and-1. And he misses the first. Gavin Kaiser made his first 5 free throws of the game, but he misses the front end of a 1-and-1, and he is officially out of the game with 5 fouls. Logan Piper will replace him. And in the intentional foul, it should be 2 free throws in the ball, as Grant Ricker is going to have 2 at the line here in a 7-point game. 1:14 to go. Grant's first free throw is no, it did. It looked like it was going to miss. It went high off the back of the rim, came down, caught the front of the rim, and then rolled back in. You got the friendly shooter's bounce there. Now he missed the second off the front iron. So 1 of 2 for Grant. 50-44, 6-point game, and now Bueller should get the ball with 1:14 to go. So Gavin Kaiser becomes the first player to foul out of the game. Logan Ruddle with 4 for Augusta. Grant Ricker with the only player with more than 2 for Bueller. He's got 3. Rylan Parker with the ball and 1:13 to go in a 6-point game. Parker right side circle. They got to score quickly here. Ricker will try the 3, makes it, and it's a 3-point game. Holy buckets, 1:02 left. 50-47, 3-point game and a timeout. And 1:02 left, back in 30 seconds on HKFM.
Hutchrec is celebrating 75 years in 2022. Since 1947, Hutchrec has been the local recreation provider for Hutchinson and Reno County. Hutchrec is more than sports, wellness, and community events. We're an agency with 10 divisions, united in a vision to provide our local residents with lifelong wellness, cultural, natural, and recreational opportunities. Follow Hutchrec on social media and at hutchrec.com all year long as we celebrate 75 years as your local recreation provider.
95.9 HKFM.
Well, a 10-4 run for Bueller amidst a crazy fourth quarter. It's really been just a frantic game. And it's a 3-point lead. Augusta's going to inbound length of the floor. Still some time. You don't have to foul right away with 1:02 left. Augusta's going to play it in. They're going to go ahead and foul Marcus McClanahan. That'll be the 10th team foul. So Coach Bryan electing to not waste any time. Go right ahead and put McClanahan at the line. He has not attempted a free throw tonight. He has 6 points, 2 threes that he hit in the first quarter. He has not scored since those 2 shots. And 2 free throw tries here, and the first is good to make it a 2-possession game. Jeff Neal, Ryland Parker back in. LaShawn Swanson-Roberts also in there. Tavian Gilliam in there. Well, Swanson-Roberts is going to come out. So Parker, Gilliam, Ricker, Neal, and Willard Trask. Second free throw, McClanahan, he made them both. Well, free throws may end up being the difference in this game. Augusta's hit theirs for the large part. Buhler has not. 52-47. 5-point game, 58 seconds left. Here is Ryland Parker. Across the timeline, left to right. We do need a quick shot here. Here's Grant Ricker. Up top, 3 missed. Long rebound, and Augusta comes up with it. And Caden McDaniel might have taken an elbow to the chin going after that rebound. And now he'll shoot 2 free throws with 45 seconds left. That foul on Jeff Neal, his 3rd. And a couple of free throws here might be too much. Augusta still has 1 more game before they get to break. They will host Collegiate. That'll be a tough matchup here at home next Tuesday. And they open up the second half of their schedule at McPherson. So 2 back-to-back tough games. As McDaniel hits the first here. Buhler opens up at Winfield and at Mulvane, 2 very winnable games. And then they'll go to Circle before the SIT. 2 free throws for McDaniel. 54-47. Lead is 7. 45 seconds left. Parker across the timeline. Out front to LaShawn. Now to Ricker. Ricker, 3 is blocked. Rebound Augusta. Out of bounds in front of the Buhler bench. Who's it off? I think it's going to be off the Orioles. Still 31 seconds left. LaShawn Swanson-Roberts is going to be the inbounder here. Off to Diedrich Willard Trask. Back to LaShawn. He'll drive easy. Oh, he missed the easy layup. Willard Trask there, who cleans it up and lays it up and in. We've got another timeout with 23 seconds left. It's 54-49. Lead is cut to 5 again. Still 23 seconds left. You got to figure that Buhler is going to foul right away. We'll take 30 seconds back after this. This pile on timeout on HKFM.
This is Brett Henry, and for the past 75 years at Adams Brown Barron & Ball, we've served Kansas and America. To celebrate our 75th anniversary, we have rebranded to Adams Brown, Strategic Allies, and CPAs. For more information on our exciting changes, check out adamsbrowncpa.com and see why we are above and beyond.
Hey fans, this is Rachel Nelson. It's game time and I Need a Cleaners can help you look like a winner. Spend your valuable time prepping for the game, not doing laundry. Keep your knit polos and khaki pants looking great. For the winning look, stop by I Need a Cleaners, 13th and Main in Hutchinson.
95.9 HKFM.
Well, you want to know the difference in this game. It's been at the foul line tonight, where Augusta is 13 of 19. They've had 10 more attempts to have the Crusaders, and they are +9 on makes. Buhler just 4 of 9. Augusta 13 of 19. A lot of that comes in the style of play. Augusta really wants to get the ball inside. McDaniel threw it away. A.J. Thetford, who's in there to the timeout, came up with it, and then Augusta got it back. And Orioles in a foul with 13 seconds left. A lot of that comes with a style of play. Augusta, more inside-oriented team. You're going to get more fouls playing at the rim. And so far this season, it's not been Bueller's MO. Really more guard-oriented perimeter shooting team. Free throws now for Landon Riggs. He is 0 for 3 in the game, but makes one here. 12.8 seconds left. That makes it a 6-point game. One more would probably salt it away, make it a 3-possession game. A huge disparity at the free throw line here tonight. Second free throw short. Rebound, Diedrich Willard-Trask. Now a quick three if you can get it. Here comes Jeff Neal. He'll shoot that three. It missed. Rebound, Parker in the corner. Three missed. Rebound, Jeff Neal. He'll take a three. Missed, and that's the ball game. Augusta's going to win it here by 6 in a very chippy game. Both benches, both coaches, times a little heated. 55-49 is your final score. The Crusaders gave it every effort they had tonight, but the O's too much at the foul line. Augusta improves to 2-2 on the year and 1-1 in the league. Peter falls to 1-4 and 0-2. 55-49 is the final. And our Crusader Locker Room show begins next here on HKFM.
Coming up, the Crusader Locker Room Show. Aaron and Chris recap tonight's game. Find exclusive stories highlighting Crusader athletics at adastraradio.com. 95.9 HKFM.
This is Derek Fees with APAC Kansas Shears Division. You know we do big projects, but we also want you to know we can help you with parking lots, driveways, and other projects at your home or business. Asphalt or concrete, we're here to help. Call APAC today at 620-662-2112.
At Fee Insurance Group, we've been working side by side with our clients for more than a century, helping them prepare for the unexpected and supporting the teams, schools, and communities we all care about. Fee Insurance, forward together.
Prairie Bank of Kansas is a local bank with local concerns. You'll find us in the heart of the community, helping wherever we're needed. We enjoy working with local schools to help promote activities like sports and extracurricular learning. We hope you support these valuable activities too. We'll be right here with you. Visit one of our locations in Stafford, Bueller, Inman, or Hutchinson, or check us out online at
It's up to Ricker for a three. Splashes through.
How banking should be.
Let technology bring you closer this holiday season to loved ones near and far. With unlimited data as low as $25 a month, you can get the phone you want with the features you need from the best people. Next Tech Wireless, keeping Kansans connected.
Hi, this is James with IdeaTech. We love bringing internet freedom to the residents and businesses of Bueller. IdeaTech is a proud supporter and preferred internet provider of the Bueller Crusaders. As the Crusaders know, speed wins. We back up our lightning-fast internet with a customer-first philosophy. That means you will talk to a live person from our office in Bueller when you call in. If you're not already a customer, go to ideatech.com and click on Check Availability. Or you can call us at 620-543-5000 to inquire more about our services.
95.9 HKFM.
Well, back here in a tough loss for the Crusader men tonight. 55-49 Bueller jumped out to a 5-0 lead in this game before Augusta reeled out 12 straight points to lead 13-5. They were up 8. There was a 6-point game after one. Bueller opened the second quarter on an 11-0 run and went up 5, 25-20. They led twice by 5 in the second quarter. Orioles tied it at 27, and then 32-28, they led by 4 at halftime. That was part of a 12-3 run for the Orioles. Led by as many as 11 in the third. And Buhler got it down on a 10-4 run to 3 in the fourth, 50-47. Augusta able to salt it away at the foul line, win by 6, 55-49. And that's really the difference in the game came at the foul line, where Augusta was 14 of 20. They took 11 more attempts than did the Crusaders, and they made 10 more. Buhler just 4 of 9 in the game, and that's the difference tonight. That foul line, I think, again, styles of play come into play there. Buhler really more a guard, perimeter-oriented team right now. Augusta really wants to pound the ball inside, and that's going to get you to the free throw line more. And I'm sure the coaches will spend part of their Christmas break working on how the Crusaders can get the ball inside more and at times not be so reliant on their guards to have to score. Individual numbers, Grant Ricker sets a new career high tonight. He had 8 threes in the game and finishes with 27 points. Lylan Parker with 6. Diedrich Willer-Trask with 2. Tavian Gilliam with 2. LaShawn Swanson-Roberts with 1. Jeffrey Neal with 3. And Matthew Eddy ends up with 6. For the Orioles, 13 each for Caden McDaniel and Gavin Kaiser. Marcus McClanahan with 8. Logan Ruddle with 6. Isaiah Blackwell with 7. Landon Riggs with 3. Logan Pfeiffer with 2. Caleb Martin with 2. And Brody Haskell with 2. 55-49. The final will name our play and the player of the game right after this on HKFM.
More of the Crusader Locker Room Show is next. Stay tuned as we name tonight's play and player of the game. The Buhler Crusaders play on 95.9 HKFM.
Summit Surgical and Pinnacle Rehabilitation and Sports Performance, together for your orthopedic needs. Now seeing physical therapy patients at Sterling College as well as our location in Hutchinson, enhancing the quality of your life and helping you return to the activities you love. Visit Summit online at summitks.com or call 620-665-7766 to make your consultation appointment. Summit Surgical and Pinnacle Rehabilitation and Sports Performance, together for exceptional health care.
Hi, this is Randy Gotti with the Buhler Booster Club. Please consider membership in our Booster Club to support all students at Buhler High School. Follow the Buhler Booster Club and the Buhler Crusader Closet on Facebook and Twitter to keep up to date with new arrivals and activity schedules.
You already know H&R Block does taxes, but you may not know you can get expert help in person or virtually, or that our tax pros average 10 years of experience. You can even request the same tax pro every year, and your biggest possible refund is always guaranteed. At H&R Block, help is here. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund. Limitations apply. See hrblock.com/guarantees.
Stop by H&R Block in Lyons, Ellsworth, or Hutch today.
Hutchinson Community College is enrolling now for spring. Take classes in Hutchinson, McPherson, Newton, or online. They're affordable, convenient, and flexible. Call 888-GO-HUTCH or email admissions@hutchcc.edu today.
Did you know that it's estimated that the salt deposits under Kansas could supply the entire world's salt needs for the next 250,000 years? Cargill Salt of Hutch is proud to support the schools of Reno County. Collaborate, create, succeed. Cargill Salt of Hutchinson.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dal Hunt with Buhler Dental Care. At Buhler Dental Care, we have great registered hygienists to help schedule your family for convenience. You will receive high-quality dental care and build a positive relationship with our experienced staff in a pleasant and reassuring atmosphere. We like to have some fun with you and get to know you while you spend time with us. So be sure to give us a call at 620-543-2768 or email us at drdalDDS@gmail.com. Buhler Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch.
95.9 HKFM.
Well, back here at Augusta High School, let's name our play and the player of the game tonight. Our Dix Phillips 66 Phillip of the game. Phillip on top tier gasoline, snacks, and more. Dix Phillips 66. 4th and Stevens in Hutchinson. Every journey begins with a stop at Dix Phillips 66. Quite a stretch there in the second quarter by Grant Ricker that got his team back in the game with a 5-point lead. Gives up to Ricker for a three. Splashes through. Grant Ricker. Fourth three of the half, and Buhler retakes the lead, 22-20. And now another turnover. 3 straight possessions where Augusta has turned the ball over. 5:27 to play here. And Grant Ricker finished with 8 threes, 27 points. He scored 12 straight in that sequence for Buhler. They went from down 7 to up 5 with 5:18 to go in the second quarter, but managed just 3 points in the final 5:18. They lose it by 6, 55-49. Our Whipco Steel Products player of the game tonight also, I think appropriately, Grant Ricker, who finishes with those 27 points. From storage tanks to steel walkways, stairways, and platforms, Whipco Steel Products, the expert in steel fabrication, online at whipcosp.com. Well, we're still waiting for the players to come out of the locker room here, so we'll take one final timeout. Hopefully have some thoughts from Coach Bryant when we come back. Crusader basketball been live tonight from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. We're back to wrap it up right after this.
Rise and shine. It's daylight time and time to go to your happy place. The Christmas season is a time for smiles, and good news, we sell them by the dozen. Grab some hot, fresh daylight donuts made from scratch each morning. We start with flour each day, just like Daylight Donuts made them back in 1954. So spread some Christmas cheer this season by showing up with a box of Daylight Donuts. Located at 1435 East 30th or 305 North Main in Hutchinson.
If you have not considered Wade Patton Insurance for your homeowner's insurance, you should call on us. Hello, this is Brad Patton here to remind you that we have the independent advantage to find coverage for your home. Buying insurance doesn't have to be an expensive burden, and we will shop our carriers for you and simplify the placement of coverage. We will tailor a policy to your individual needs, take the time to educate you on your coverage, and be sure you're protecting your biggest investment. Stop in our office on the corner of 6th and Main or find us on the web at WadePattonInsurance.com.
Hi, this is Cliff Ray with Ray & Sons Roofing Company, and today I brought our grandson, Brogan. Brogan, did you know Ray & Sons Roofing is 83 years old this year? Do you know what that means?
No, Papa.
It means we have a lot of experience. Brogan, did you know we have been the best of the best every year? You know what that means?
What, Papa?
People trust us, and that's a very good thing. For a free inspection or estimate, go to rayandsons.com.
Roof the right way to right way.
Enjoy always homemade favorites and weekly specials at Water's Edge Restaurant and Catering in Heston. It's simply the best for comfort food classics or unique seasonal flavors. Check out their Thursday night specials and customizable catering options too. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Follow them on Facebook and view the menu at watersedgeheston.com. With dine-in or curbside to-go service, they've got your cravings covered morning, noon, and Thursday night.
95.9 HKFM.
And back here as we wrap it up tonight from Augusta. Thoughts from head coach David Bryant after the game. Coach, been to this gym many times over the years. Always seems to be physical. It's a tough environment to come play in.
Yeah, we talk a lot about playing down here. We've brought a lot of good teams down here and not been successful. But, you know, we tried something new this week, try to get some energy going, try to create some points, put Tavian in there. He guarded their best player. You know, I'm very much about team ball, so I didn't hand out a game ball, but I thought Tavian on 12 was excellent for him as a junior. I was real happy with that. I was real happy with how we played the diamond. You know, the key for Grant is getting good looks. If he's taking open shots, he's such a better shooter, which is very natural. That's how it is for everybody. But if I can get Grant going open looks, you know, they ran the offense so well at certain times. All in all, outside of not winning the game, I was very happy with him.
Yeah, you talked about before we came on, this is not, the makeup of this team is not, hey, we're going to score 70 points a night and bury you. Just trying to use that athleticism and that energy and be physical with the other team and get your opportunities that way.
Yeah, and I thought they, what Coach said, he goes, well, they finally took on your personality. He said they finally played the way you wanted them to play tonight. So, I'm happy with it. We get Miller back after the break. I think he'll help us a little bit, and we're just going to keep growing. And when we come to your court, I want you to say, uh-oh. I want you to know that you're going to be in for a fight. And if you play hard, you've got a chance to be successful, because that's what I'm telling my guys.
How do you feel as far as the continued growth of your young guards? Obviously, they're going to get better and better as time goes along, but them being successful will help you down the road be successful. So.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to teach Ricker. These kids are going to make you a better basketball player if you take them under your wing and you make them a better basketball player. We don't have anyone that can beat 1-on-5. And I was just happy with how we played. We took a ton of charges. There were some tough calls that we didn't get, but we got a lot of them too. And when you go on the road, it's tough. And I told the kids, I'm taking the responsibility for this loss. That technical I got, I said, play through this. I don't know, whatever, but that technical on me, I took responsibility for the loss of this ball game, because I thought that technical really hurt us, but man, we fought back from it.
Yeah, absolutely. All you're asking is for a chance. You get down to 3 there late, and really, you look at the separation, kind of ended up there plus, I think, +9 at the free throw line, which ends up being the difference in the game.
No surprise.
Yeah. On the road, some nights, that's the way it's going to go, huh?
Like I said, I didn't even address the officials to the boys. We don't talk about them, and what happens. It's my bad. I'm an old man. My wife can't believe how silly I am. So she's waiting for me to mature.
Well, I think obviously you got to pick your spots as a coach, but you talk about taking on your personality and just having that mental toughness, and sometimes you got to lead the way, I guess. So.
Yeah. I'm happy with them. I'm enjoying them. I'm having a good time.
All right, Coach. Well, you get a little bit of practice time here. That help you get a break and.
Yeah, we're excited. When you come back, Ryan and I always used to talk about this, coming back off of Christmas break is like starting over. It's really hard, but I'm going to have an open gym a couple days, and they're done from the 24th through the 28th is dead week, and then we'll come right back and get on it. Haven't even looked that far in the schedule. I think I know we're on the road.
Yeah,
I think we'll go to Circle.
Winfield is the first
Winfield
one.
first.
We'll get that long road trip.
You know what? And as good as we were last year, we only beat Winfield by 8 down there.
Yeah.
So, again, if we play like we did tonight, no complaints from me.
Got to come to play every night.
Yeah.
Coach, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
You and your family have a great Christmas.
You too.
And be nice to your wife.
I will. Appreciate you.
Coach David Bryant with us here as we wrap things up tonight. Final, Augusta wins it 55-49. The Crusader ladies get the win tonight, 48-41. They had 3 in double figures. Crafels with 12, Brooks with 15, and Baxter with 10. And so we'll go into Christmas break. The gals at 2-3, 1-1 in the league, and the guys at 1-4 and 0-2, and we'll be off until January 4th. Road trip to Winfield. Thank you all for tuning in. Certainly have a fantastic weekend. Have a very Merry Christmas. Look forward to getting back at it in January in the new year at Winfield. A split here at Hooter Gym in Augusta tonight for Chris Shank and our entire crew. Here at West, have a pleasant good evening. You've been listening to Crusader Basketball here on HKFM.
At People's Bank and Trust, we value our customers. We know you have plenty.